Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
What up, everybody? We got us a live chase. Might be the slowest one of the year. Was a nice new Tacoma. I don't know. I don't know, ladies and gents. I don't know. He's rolling awful slow. Can't even pin him at this speed. Shit, yeah. We got us a little chase. It's alive. It's alive. Holding up all the traffic now. And of course, the LA Council's starting now, of course. God damn it! Damn it! They're in Van Nuys today, guys. Not $100,000 for those trucks. They're expensive, but they're not $100,000. They're like 80, 60 to 80, depending on which one you get. I'll tell you, I looked at those. I looked at the TRD Pro was 80. That's not the TRD Pro. That might be a TRD Sport. That ain't the Pro.
Still slow speed. Rock, still have you want to respond code 3 for help with traffic control.
Back to Van Nuys. Good morning, Terry. Morning, everybody. This is slow. It's so slow. He's not. You can't even pin him at that speed. It's too slow to even move him. So, Van Nuys, LAPD in pursuit. The LA City Council's on. They haven't started anything yet, guys. They're in their alternate location of Van Nuys. They're Van Nuys LAPD, and they're in Van Nuys. What a day here, huh? And it looks like we have a spike strip coming up. Here he comes. See if he gets spiked to dead. Ain't no way, son. Ain't no way you ain't getting this. Oh, you're getting that if unless he misses. Unless he misses, man, which he may do. Here it comes. Here it comes. Up, up. He got that one, Bill. And he took it with him. There you go. He got him. Those tires will be flat any moment. Not only did he ruin the front and the mirror, but now his tires are finito. They got him. They got him. Come on, let's say something. Here's something. Say something. That tire's already going down. You can see how quick it is. Patrick, yeah, they're hollow spikes in there. So think of a nail that's hollow. So it'll puncture, and as soon as it punctures the tire, all the air goes through the nail and out into the air. So it punctures them pretty fast. And it looks like he took both of them, you know, as he obviously didn't hit the back tires, I don't think. But the front one's definitely flat already, as you can see. He was already going slow, so I don't know how much more slow he can go. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they got him 2 times, Billy.
Units go 6 on the pursuit, on the Hollywood pursuit. Switch over
it's
to
Hollywood.
TAC. Correction. Citywide TAC 3, channel 45.
Uh-oh, so now they're changing to citywide tax. Oh, boy. They want their own tax. Lollipop. I want my own tax. Lollipop. Yeah, it's about to be round 1. Hold on, I'm just trying to find. They keep switching channels, so Want to hear something. Yeah, that tire's done. They're both done in the front. Bro can't go nowhere now. Might as well pull over at this point. You might as well pull over at this point.
Northbound Coldwater.
All right, there's our channel. Northbound.
Continuing northbound Coldwater, slow speed.
All right, so we're Coldwater Canyon, northbound. And Coldwater is always packed. As you can see the other side, this is one of the routes that goes from the LA city to the valley, LA Valley area. So there's few of them. There's Benedict Canyon, Coldwater Canyon, Laurel Canyon. Those three are always jam-packed, you know. So these are just alternative routes to get through without having to take the 405 or go over through Highland, over Cahuenga and into the valley too. All those spots in the morning are just so jammed. So, somebody's getting a lot of nice flowers in their house today. Look at all that. Jesus Christ. Can you come over here, plant some? Oh, some new shit. Hell yeah, you got no traction. I don't know what the want is for. I don't. I just jumped on and just saw it. So maybe he's going to city council. It's going the wrong way. It just says a fleeing driver. Doesn't say anything else. Just says he's failure to yield.
That light truck, you don't have any traffic. It's a little flatter right there on that hillside if you wanted to attempt that pit.
And just so we're clear, they're busy. They're not doing anything, guys, that we're missing. So don't think what we're missing. We're just cutting out the bullshit, the bologna and cheese. That's all we're cutting out. Just so we're clear.
16L60 approves the pit.
Approve the pit? He ain't going fast enough. He ain't going fast enough for a pit. What are you going to do? Pit him into one of these cars so they can sue you for $500,000? So we can see that? We got to pay for the $500,000? Hit and run suspect? Yeah, it doesn't say it on there, but okay.
Vehicle
I mean, that's probably why he has the damage in front, huh?
Driver's side tire is enough to come off, but the vehicle is still
Oh, here he goes. He's been playing possum the whole time. Here it comes. Oh, boy. A little Duke action. There goes the back of it. Bro, it's a new Tacoma. Like, I'm so sad for this. You know how many Toyota drivers are just angry watching this right now? Like, they'd love to have that Tacoma, and it's now just toasted. Oh, man. Look at it. Fucking driving like this now. This is your head while it's rocking in there. Oh, man, Billy. Come on, Billy. Pull that over. So I said he's going too slow. You actually have to be in like a, 10, 15 mile an hour to 40 mile an hour pocket is like the pocket of speed that they want you to be going so they can do that. But if you're too slow or too fast, they're not going to do it. All right, so he stopped again, apparently. We'll see here. That sure does look like Laurel Canyon, but it could be Coldwater.
Officers will be facing like kind of northwest down towards the vehicle.
Is he just gonna pull over right there? Maybe that's where he had to go. There's a pool to clean or something. House to fix. Oh, there's assault with a deadly weapon on an officer.
Coldwater facing northwest.
Bro, viewer discretion is advised. This guy might get smoked. You pinned in there, son. You pinned. He's trying to go though. Look at the tire. Look at the back tire. Look at the back tire. He's peeling it out. He's trying to go, but he can't. He can't get it. Oh boy. Oh, he ain't done just yet, Billy. He said, no. I am a Duke boy. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing, Billy. He's pushing to get away from the hedge. You can see it. He's pushing. He's pushing. He's trying to burn it out, but the thing won't go nowhere. Too tinted. The copter can't see.
5% tint, so you can't see up in my window.
Oh boy. Oh boy. How far is he from the meeting? He's not that far. I mean, he's going the opposite direction, I believe. Oh no, he was going northbound. So he was headed to the meeting. Maybe. Look, his back wheel's still going. So he maybe he's just late for the meeting. And I get it. You know? You never know. Could be Mr. Harlan, man. We ain't seen him in a bit.
Who in the fuck do you guys think you are?
Could be Mr. Harlan. He could easily afford a truck like that. Strong Bush? Hell yeah.
Wow. We've got Bush.
We do got Bush, Bill. Again, viewer discretion. Up. Let's see if they blast out the window. Again, viewer discretion is advised. Oh, they are. They're shooting the windows out. They shot that back window out. So now the front end's dusted out. The tail's dusted out. 2 front tires are gone. The window's busted. The mirror's busted.
Is still uncooperative. Looks like he's attempting to reverse the car.
He ain't attempting. He is.
The suspect is uncooperative.
Oh, they're shooting into the window more. No, those are less lethal rounds. Those are not actual bullets. Those are rubber bullets, sometimes pepper balls. Bust the window with a rubber bullet, then shoot a pepper ball in there, and then you just choke. You know what I mean? You can't fucking breathe. Thank you, Night Owl. Oh boy, look, that wheel's still spinning, bro. This fool wants out. He's a duker. That fool wants...
Code 20, sir.
Code 20. They're overhead, the news. So be careful.
Airship is L60. Do we have units to block off traffic so we can coordinate this incident and close it down?
Great. So now Coldwater Canyon's getting closed either way. If you're watching, go over.
Right now, you guys are the only ones that are holding them from coming further.
Yeah, don't go over Coldwater if you're watching this. Turn the fuck around. Take Benedict. Take Laurel. Take Sepulveda. Take Highland. Take something.
Units code 203482. Coldwater. Requesting units to block traffic.
The gate of shame. Thank you. Thank you, gate. Bro's trying to get tased. He might. I mean, if I was them, I'd do it.
There's one. Set for stun.
Wouldn't that be cool to have a stun gun? Like a real stun gun where you just freeze people?
All units code 23482, Coldwater, requesting units for traffic.
Can't go nowhere. Yes, we'll be going live to the LA City Council meeting as soon as this chase is over. Doesn't seem like there's a whole lot left here, although he's trying. I mean, look at the tire. It's got no traction at all. Cop pinned him in there pretty good.
Your traffic is stopped just to your west there with that first black car. We're trying to get North Hollywood.
Look at the traffic back up already. You see? See the traffic back up over there? Oh, this motherfucker. Already killing people's traffic. I've been killing people trying to get to work. Man, it's Friday. They just want to get in and get the fuck out.
Air units requesting North Hollywood units to respond to block traffic. 3482 Coldwater.
Got the whole squad. Well, yeah. You're not going to stop. And then you're essentially, when you back into a cop car like that, that's, you know, assault with a deadly weapon on an officer. So that's a serious fucking charge, dude. That's not just nothing. And from what I saw, he did it at least twice. So there's 2 charges of that. Forget about the hit and run, the felony hit and run, or the felony fleeing and eluding. So you might have about 4 felonies right here. If this was old school California, bro'd be cooked. Like, you would never see him again. That's it. 3 strikes, you're out. Old school. Oh, 3 of them? Oh, he got 4? Yeah. Just put him in there and lock them. Throw the key away. You'd never see him again. But we have changed. Yeah, he's trapped for now. That's why he's trying to get out of there. But even if he does, even if they let him out, how far or fast is he going to go? Look at everybody stacked up. Look. And now you're stacked up on a mountain road. Like, there's only one way in, one way out, really. So, fuck. You're just stuck. The fool could be sitting there for 5 hours in that fucking car. Might have to get SWAT out here. We need some old school Cali. We do. We need that back. The 3 strikes law. That would be fantastic to have. I'd love to have it back. A lot less fucking around. You'd have these people moving to other states. Look how nice and lush it is, man. Spring's here. It's beautiful. Look at all the green, man. It's green. Pepper, yes, question mark. Yes, pepper balls. Chokes you out. Takes the oxygen out of the air. Have you ever been around a fire extinguisher when you shot it? Fire extinguisher just takes all the oxygen out of the air really fast. Can't breathe. So, yeah. Same kind of effect. Not to mention, I'm sure it's not great for your eyes. Probably makes your eyes water. Things like that. He's still moving. Look at the tire. You can see it very slowly, but the tire is moving. That back tire is slowly moving. So he's still in there revving it, son. Robot dog? Yeah, well, the robot dog is the SWAT team. They got the robot dogs. They done got the robots. Tired Tacoma thing was brand new. That is a 2024 Tacoma. That thing is brand new. Well, was brand new before this day started. When he woke up this morning, it was a new Toyota Tacoma. Today, now, later on, a few hours later, it is not. It's technically still new, but it's damaged. And I'm sure the Carfax will say it's clean. It only went through 1 chase.
Anthony, do you want the North Hollywood unit to respond code 3 at 23482 Coldwater to block southbound traffic?
Look who's here watching the chase. Oh, boy.
It's affirmative, man. If we could get, I don't know if it's North Hollywood or Van Nuys that's coming, but they respond code first.
There's the star of the show.
Roger.
Star of the show's here. Think he's calling his friend to pick him up? Well, his friend's going to get stuck in traffic. His friend better have a motorcycle. His friend's got a bike, and he jumps and runs to the bike.
To assist with blocking traffic, switch to citywide type 3, 35, citywide type 3 channels.
Some duct tape will fix it, shit, yeah. Kings tonight, yes, and they brought the harmonica ladies. You knew they would. I told you about superstition. You let these ladies play twice, you win twice. Oh, yeah, you're taking them to Edmonton with you. So now they're going to Edmonton. They literally showed pictures of the harmonicas in a travel box on the way to Edmonton. So now the ladies get to go check it out. Oilers' house. Motorcycle getaway would be dope. They'd peg him with pepper balls or rubber bullets before he got to that bike. I assure you that.
Yeah, 6. You guys are in front of. She was on the back balcony. I'm trying to get her to stay inside the location.
Uh-oh, we got somebody on the back balcony coming out,
Roger, thank you.
seeing what all the action is. Helicopter.
Our unit has resident on the back porch attempting to have her go back inside.
All right, so they may use the PA from the helicopter, tell her to go back inside her house because she's in a nice area. This shit don't happen up here. Nothing happens up here. Pretty much nothing. So, shit, yeah, everybody comes out. They hear that helicopter, Tom waking them up. I don't know, Rasta Boy, but thank you for bringing it to their attention, and thank you for taking your time to give me a thumbs up. And to the 700 who did give me a thumbs up, I appreciate you. To the rest of you, fuck you. Just kidding. She wants a front row seat. Hey, I don't blame her. I'd be out in my balcony, too. I'd have that helicopter telling me stuff. You better go back inside. You better go back inside. This is my house. You better go back inside. Yep, that's what we're listening to, Gary.
6867, are you code 6 on the pursuit?
Otherwise, you wouldn't hear it. What's up, Corey?
6060, Roger, they're code 60.
Yeah, you didn't miss much. Really lackluster. Slow chase from the second they were on it, and petted him and put him into this tree, basically. And he's trying to leave, but he can't. He doesn't want to come out. Probably drunk. An early morning DUI, I bet. He hit somebody, took off. I don't even know what the LA City Council is doing. Let me take a look, because I'm busy looking at 2 different feeds, and that's why I flip-flop for you guys. Whoever has the best feed gets the flop. But give me a sec here. We can always rewind it, too, so don't worry about that. You can always rewind.
76867 meets 6 up. Correction, 6 up.
Yeah, we're not missing anything. They're talking to what's her name now? The large lady. She's just sitting there. Talking, yipping and yapping.
Just confirm we have a Van Nuys and a North Hollywood unit coming this way for some traffic control.
So we have yet. All we're doing right now is cutting out all the bullshit we hate watching anyway. Just to let you know.
The request went out for North Hollywood units. Do you need Van Nuys units as well?
They haven't even started.
I believe there's a Van Nuys unit that's coming. I need 1 unit to start flowing traffic.
It is a nice truck, Gary. I was looking to buy one of these.
Robert Westlake High School.
Too expensive, though.
We'll play up to the top there where the termination has ended to turn around the traffic that's up here.
What up, Jaber?
R3 is requesting Van Nuys and North Hollywood units to respond to the termination of the pursuit. 1 unit at Coldwater by the high school to block southbound traffic. Another unit to respond to the top of the termination of the pursuit and have vehicles turn around. Units responding, switch to Citywide Tech 3, Channel 45, incident 1597.
It's $1 billion deficit. Total. In fact, they've tried to lessen the blow and now say it's a little less. I mean, you can't believe these people. They're constant liars. When they have their mouth open, they're lying. So.
If you find a cold water, we'll haul in, and we'll try to start making back southbound cold water from the end of the pursuit.
And when you squander that much money, you're going to do the best to make it seem like you didn't squander that much.
Roger, we have 2 North Hollywood units here.
That's
21 are gonna
lethals.
start pushing the people back southbound, and maybe we can make a request for TV since they're out of the danger zone here.
Danger zone. You better get up out the danger zone, son.
First one, Coldwater, Baltimore.
I'll get right in to
Coldwater
the danger
is
zone.
by the high school.
No, Coldwater, Mulholland would be, no, that's the road all northbound traffic on Coldwater.
That's right, Terry. You already know, Terry.
10-3, Roger. We'll put in the call for DOT.
Green is
Cold water,
less
Mulholland,
lethal.
block northbound.
683 DOT Commander on this track.
Where's the incident commander? Where you at, dog? Ma'am, sir, ma'am, where are you at? What's up, James T?
Roger.
Yeah, I'm getting it ready right now. Didn't have any ready. It was just a quick kind of rush here. Of course, the second the shit went live, this went live. Yeah.
Alright, so there's a route one. We're coming southbound, Coldwater.
Uh-oh, they better not. Better not go southbound on Coldwater. Look at all the traffic stacking up. People turning around, they're like, fuck that.
You're going to have some cars coming against you here, but if you can come up around the bend, you're going to see a motorcycle in the middle of the street, and I need all these cars to get turned around.
Maybe his friend.
All the traffic from that pole.
Going around the bend.
Another unit that's coming from Valley Vista, if you can grab an intersection somewhere by the high school and start holding all the southbound traffic on Coldwater.
Thank you, Mama Squad. Appreciate you, Mama Squad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What you love? Yeah, he's in his food coma now. He just had his second feeding. So.
1583, also get LANDRA out here to stand by for after the end and the termination of the pursuit. But that's
And by the way, they're still not at public comment yet. Still. We've missed nothing. Just to let you know, we've missed nothing.
Roger on 50-34-50, Coldwater, stand by.
What's up, Action Jackson? Shout out to you and the rest of Texas.
The stars at night are big and bright.
traffic handler. You need a unit that's just to your west that's going to be holding all the traffic.
All my exes live in Texas.
No way he didn't. Matt, we were just talking about him. God damn. That and he borrowed $1 million. He borrowed $1 million from somebody to have a party for himself, for a birthday party for himself, when he's already in debt. Who needs $1 million birthday? Ever. Especially when you're already in debt. And to borrow it and then have that? Yeah. Just bad. Poor choices. Poor choices. You know what's a good choice? This is a good choice.
Round one. Smoke.
I work on Fig every night, Matthew. This penis has no time off.
All right.
You know where I'll be.
Located where? On Figueroa.
We're still not at public comment. So still good. It's like a South Park episode. Oh, bro. I heard
that they're going to have to come,
South Park's working on the
other side shut down.
the little Blue Origin dick rocket launch.
Roger for FD, respond northbound Coldwater.
They're already writing an episode about those idiots. The astronauts. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see it. That's why I love Matt and Trey, man. They don't care. They're not shying away from anybody. You being stupid, you're dumb in life, you gonna get it. And quick. We don't wait 2 years to give it to you. No, no, no. That just happened? Oh, yeah. 2 weeks in, we're getting an episode up. Oh, it's going to be fabulous. Astronauts, Astro Twats. Yes, yes. Oh, man. Yeah, lower. That's the problem. That's why his career ended early. Not making the best choices. 600 million on his wedding. What an idiot. For that chick who already looks weird because you already spent probably 500 million on her face. Don't tell me she doesn't look different than when she was on Channel 11, because she absolutely looks like the Joker. And I'm sure she'll look like some weird cat lady in another 10 years. Ladies, just leave your face the way it is. It's nice the way it just came. Leave it that way. Don't make yourself look like some sort of weird fucking alien like Madonna. I mean, bro, don't tell me Madonna doesn't look like some sort of weird alien, because she does. You'd be lying if you said anything different. She looks like Kris Jenner now. She's all jacked up. What's wild is people actually sit there and fucking pay for her to sing still. Like, that's wild. Must be a real Madonna fan. That's all I can say. Looks like he's leaking a little, maybe. I don't know, maybe he has AC on or something.
Anybody that's not law enforcement has to get behind that yellow limit.
That's it. If you ain't law enforcement, get up back there, son. Oh, I ain't hitting no Madonna. Bro, she's gross. She better give me a lot of that loot then. I ain't just hitting to hit, that's for sure. This Figueroa penis costs. It ain't just free. Courtney Cox? Who's Courtney Cox? Sounds familiar. Don't quite make the name, though. Courtney Cox. I don't remember. Sounds familiar, but I can't place it. It's probably a porn star. I mean, it really would be a good name for a porn star. Courtney Cox. Like, for real. Oh, it's from the chick from Friends. Ah, okay. Yeah, I never watched Friends. I mean, I know of it, but I've never seen an episode of it. But damn straight, them suckers made some money. Laugh all you want. They laugh it all the way to the bank, Damon. $1 million an episode type shit, Damon. Just show up, get a milli stack for the day. Okay, here's your milli stack. Oh. Man. She was married to David. Oh, really? She was married to David Arquette? Didn't know that. And you guys know everything. I don't know none of that stuff. Karn? Yeah, these houses are all expensive. You do have Airbnbs up here that rent to people for 10 grand a day or whatever it is. I mean, these are baller houses up here. This isn't for the average folk like me. The average folk like me just goes on the road right here through the canyon. Get in and get out. We know you're just coming through. You're just passing through, Billy. Get out of here. He might have been the same. Might have been some workman. Reporter lady in the Scream movies. Oh, she was in Scream, huh? I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
On Coldwater, you can put out for request for Van Nuys or North Hollywood and have it switch over to Channel 4-5.
Which was the one they made the remake of that, where it was Doofy instead of Dewey? That was David Arquette. He was Doofy. What was that one? I forget.
You verified you asked for FU units to respond?
I can't even see him moving in there. You guys see him moving? Oh, my eyes aren't so great. Got fucking lights in my face.
South 60 airship, can you hear me?
I don't see him moving at all. I'm not saying he's dead or anything. I just don't see a
Jeff,
scary movie. Okay, thank you, Lick Dad.
I did not. Do you all like him?
That one might have been better than Scream. Smell my finger for sure. Bro, there's 6 scary movies, Robotrip? No way, you're lying to me right now. There's 6 of them?
You unit to respond?
I hope you're lying. You're pulling my leg right now. I hope you're lying. He did? That's what you guys said last time about the other guy. They shot up his window. He came out. Well, actually, the last guy they shot and killed, sorry. The one before the last guy they shot into member 2 didn't kill him. And even the one where the other guy died, his friend was in the cabin too, and he didn't die. So, in fact, he wasn't even hurt. I swear on everything, Billy, I didn't know that I thought there was 1. Didn't know there was 6 of those fucking things. There's 8 Mission Impossibles? Yeah, come on, bro. Wasn't 1 enough? Wasn't ripping off the first one enough? Wasn't that enough? You need to rip it off 7 more times. Goes to show you how unoriginal Hollywood is. How there's no writers that write anything good. They're all just copy and paste turds. They look at what all these great writers did, and great directors and producers did in the 80s, and just copy and paste everything they did. No wonder nobody goes to the movies anymore. Phoebe Cates? Oh, yeah, Phoebe Cates is hot, Jennifer. She was hot. Well, she was. You know what? She made her money, and you don't see her anymore. Because she's alive, I'm pretty sure of it. You just don't see her. There's some people that are just like that. They make their money, and then they're gone. Which is smart. Don't let the business eat you up. You know, take your money and run. I think that's the best way to do it. Yeah, Rick, I think for the most part. Now, again, there has been some good remakes. I'm not going to lie. I did enjoy the True Grit with Jeff Bridges and Matt Damon and I forgot who else was in there. That was good. I enjoyed True Grit. The original one was better, I think, you know, but the remake wasn't bad. I don't think it was bad. There are some remakes that aren't so bad. Just goes to show you they're not very original, you know, and they just pump out the same bullshit. She married Kevin Kline. Wow, is that Calvin Klein's brother? Oh wait, spelled differently. It can't be. So I don't know who the hell Kevin Kline is. Oh, it's a chick. Oh yeah.
Wow. We've got Bush. Oh, hell pie.
Hell yeah, it's a woman.
Hey, don't be scared. It's only pussy.
That's it. Got some pussy up in here.
All right.
Let's get it.
I got a boner.
Yes, Jeff Bridges is a great actor. Fish called Wanda? What the fuck is a fish called Wanda? Never even heard of that. So it's an unreported stolen vehicle now? Not just a hit and run. That's probably why when this chick hit somebody and ran off, that's probably why she didn't stay. Because it's an unreported stolen.
Did you copy that? No, go ahead, sir.
The 6815 Ruth, the owner of this vehicle, it's going to be an unreported stolen vehicle.
So there we go. See, that as the story turns.
Identify who stole it, but it's going to be unreported stolen.
You think she's on meth?
I got some crystal meth. I figured we could do it together.
Bro, it looks like the cop in the middle next to the 037. Look at the 037 on the top of that guy. I can't tell if it's a guy or a girl. Can't tell if it's a guy or a girl, but definitely has an Edgar haircut and some Ray-Bans. Edgar cut? Ray-Bans.
26, Remy going code 6, on containment.
What's up, Riverside?
X-ray 26.
I didn't say was she was armed or unarmed. Silverados, Kevin Klein. I've never heard of Silverado. Never heard of a fish called Wanda. I missed those. So I don't know who Kevin Klein is. I'm gonna have to Google him.
South on Coldwater, and I'll let you know what's up.
It's an epic movie. That's what people say about The Matrix, and I still haven't seen that one. It's epic, man. How do you not see fucking Keanu? That's it, Luis. Go Kings, go. Tonight in Edmonton. Let's get it. Drop Dead Fred. I've heard of that, but I've never seen it. It just sounds, when it just sounds dumb, like a fish call Wanda, it just sounds stupid to me. So I'm going to miss out on that one. If it just sounds stupid in my mind, I'm not even going to bother with it. I'd rather watch the, I don't know, Stars play the Avalanche.
Coming up here shortly, and they could just wait by that tape.
Yes, she did, Hafu. She said, you can't watch no fish called Wanda. You can't be watching no Matrix and shit. Shit's bad for you. Want to go to a Kings game? Sure, Star. Let's go. Can I get in now? I mean, can you get in without a fucking Vax pass? Can you even get in anymore? If so, I can't even get in. You won't leave me at the door. Thank you, JS. Or J South. It's a good movie. You're too young to know. Okay. Might be on net. I don't have Netflix. I got rid of Netflix a long time ago. Skinner. That's it, Thompson. Skinner.
Right there, if you look southeast up that hillside, you'll see that peach-colored two-story building on the hillside. That's going to be the target location.
I know Monty Python. I haven't seen it forever, but yeah, I've seen that before. Is Kevin Klein in there? You don't know Kevin Klein? He was in...
If you want to back your shop up into that southbound lane, you can also assist with additional traffic that may be trying to come this way.
Wait, you don't know Kevin Klein, bro? He was in Three Dudes and a Guy. You never saw Three Dudes and a Guy? There we go. There's a staging ambulance right there in case she gets... Uh-oh, he's coming in hot. Bro, you better slow down, son.
Keep it backing up.
Coming around that bend.
That's a good spot. If you have eyes
Way
on
too
that,
hot.
Location, that'd be great too.
And by the way, they're still not doing public comment yet. Still not doing it. So we haven't missed anything yet. Just to let you know. Noodle's talking right now. I want to see it in the chat room. Noodle, noodle, noodle.
This is shop 81993. Where do you want us?
Noodle, 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 noodle.
Where are you guys? We're on Stillwater, just south of the surf.
Never saw Wild Wild West. I've heard of that one. What's up, Ian? It's great to see you, bud. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I'll let you know when to stop. You're going to see another North Hollywood unit holding. I want you to go past that North Hollywood unit.
Yeah, I've never seen Wild Wild West. I know of it, but I never saw it. He was in Gleaming the Cube. Funny enough as it is, I've seen that one. But I don't remember it. Like, I know I've seen Gleaming the Cube. But I know I don't remember it. Same with Thrashing. Old Corey Webster and Thrashing. And my buddy Josh. Shout out to Josh Richmond.
993. At this next intersection,
I'm still on one. I'm answering too many questions, William, about fucking movies that nobody should be watching anyways.
To the east, you'll see if you can see a peach two-story on the next hillside, that's going to be the target.
Tombstone I've seen. That's a great movie. Don't tell me Kevin Kline's in Tombstone, because if he is, then I don't know which one he is. He's none of the main characters. Not Sam Elliott. Not Kurt Russell. Not Val Kilmer. Is he Johnny Ringo?
Engine 108 here on standby.
Maybe that's who he is.
Yeah,
Johnny
you have
Ringo.
an RA as well.
Johnny Ringo. Yeah, we're still they're still just talking, guys. They're talking about they're honoring the Armenian Remembrance Day for the Holocaust
Can you
Day.
confirm that? Do we have the description of your driver? I still can't see inside the car.
Description of the driver's going to be Hispanic. She's got a pink top, black shorts, curly hair.
You can see how much Stinks cares about the chase. He's like, I'm just going to go up on my tower and go to bed. You guys have fun with that. Billy, I can't do anything about it. Not my fault. I've seen Backdraft. Is Kevin Kline in Backdraft too? I've seen that one. Good old Jennifer Jason Leigh. Why is it in almost every movie she likes to get naked or has makeout scenes? She's a freak, bro. She was naked in Fast Times. She was getting boned on top of a fire truck in Backdraft. I'll tell you who she was really good as, the Dahmer Goo. What's her name? What was her name in that? The 7-something or other, the fucking Quentin Tarantino film. It was a great movie. That was a good movie. She was part of the Dahmer Goo gang. I know it's a fire movie. It doesn't mean he couldn't be in there. I just don't know who he is. I have to Google him. She's a freak. Hateful Eight. That's what it is. I said something 7. Yeah, a little Mick Fish moment for you guys. It was something close to 7. Something 8. Hateful Eight. Y'all hateful, the Dahmer Goos. That was really a good movie. Daisy Dahmer Goo. That was who she was, right? Yep. Daisy Dahmer Goo. Fantastic movie, man. If you haven't seen Hateful Eight, that's the one you should be watching, not fucking A Fish Called Wanda. I don't need to see The Matrix. I'd rather watch Hateful Eight again. She's a bad bee. Yeah, she's a good actress. She really is. And I'm sure if I went over her IDBM, she'd have a few other places where she was showing some titty or something. I mean, she was young in Fast Times at Ridgemont High, being naked. Naked. Must have been like 18. Just legal. Quentin Tarantino ripped off Lady Snowblood and made Kill Bill. Yeah, I don't know. I know Kill Bill. I've seen those. Midnight Express movie? Never heard of that. 3 hours later.
The L6
That's right,
air crew
Scooper.
being relieved by 18. You guys have good day. Good luck. South 60, Roger. Thank you. Hey, can I have an available supervisor response to do a command post for me?
What are you talking about, Rambley?
You check for Air 16.
You talking to me? It's DAMON. I don't even know what you're saying. Can anybody decipher what Rambley's saying there? Let me know.
Radio check for Air 16 on Channel 45.
I guess I should have just said,
Hello. Do you speak English, sir? Parlo usted English?
You want us to go over North Hollywood base to get another supervisor?
yeah, I know Laserworm. That doesn't help me. That's why everybody was telling me about him. Because I know her. Then like, well, wait, you don't know who Kevin Klein is? Like, no, I don't know. Bob's Burgers. Never watched one episode of Bob's Burgers. I've never seen King of Hill. Like full one episode through, never. Not one King of the Hill. And I love Beavis and Butthead. I love Mike Judge and his stuff. Idiocracy was great. So yeah, just some shit I just don't watch. Yeah, they're still on Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day, guys. They still haven't talked yet. Public comment. So we haven't missed anything just yet. Just so we're clear. And everybody who is watching will be going live to the LA City Council for public comment. You haven't seen it. They're batshit crazy. You should come and hang out with us and see what's going on there. You see, like, holy fuck, does this happen every day? No, it happens 3 times a week, but it's pretty fucking fun.
1650 will respond to 3482 Coldwater upon completion of his call.
All right, as soon as he completes his call, he's coming up in there. She doesn't seem to want to go anywhere. Somebody's Toyota Tacoma got stolen this morning, and now it's pretty much donezo, thanks to this lady. The randomizer. That's it, Oscar. That you'll never see. I just want him to show me a picture of it. I'm going to give me some fucking AI picture of some sort of randomizer on YouTube. Some baseball card guy. See, he uses a randomizer just like us.
Command post is at the Coldwater and Hacienda at the school parking lot.
All right, so they have a CP set up at the school parking lot, also to make sure that this ding-dong doesn't make her way down to the school and endanger the little ones down there. What's up, Richard? Richard, I'm watching the meeting on the other half. They're still not doing anything. Nazarian's still talking right now. Watching it on my phone. Thank you, sweet too. Much love.
Hey, Air, check you up.
You want to snuggle with Stanks?
Yeah, go ahead. Hey, sir, I heard you mention a CP earlier. Can you repeat that location?
Hacienda in Coldwater at the preschool parking lot.
There you go. Preschool parking lot. There's the CP, the command post. So that's where all the people go. The head-ups, the heads of the head. And they will go and figure out what the plan is why these folks hold fort. Let's get annoying to sit there and hold that shotgun like that for long periods of time. I guess it could be worse. It could be a hot summer day instead of a mild spring day. So, there's that. Well, what do you want them to do, Lower? I mean, again, this isn't a Michael Bay movie. Everybody watches these Michael Bay movies with all these explosions and cops doing what they want. I think the cops do that. It's not how it works. Everything is procedure. You're taught...
Stop all that traffic. Don't let anyone go north of that.
You're taught to do it in the same way every time. And you don't deviate. You know why? Because then there's some lawyer who's going to have you in court and be, wait a minute, this is how you do it, but this is how you did it. Explain. Then you're going to say, well, I was, I thought I was Rambo. Right? You just wanted to take over the scene because you was Rambo. Then all of a sudden, this lady
Change that CP.
is getting $2 million from us, suing the shit out of the LAPD. So that happens.
Finance correction on the command post. New location is Coldwater, south of Mulholland.
Not to mention, then you lose your job or you're reprimanded. So as you can see, oh, I can't see it on the other one. You have fire engine staged there, and then you have a paramedic staged on the other end. Closing everything off. They are staged. They're not going to go into the scene until the scene is completely code 4 and clear. God forbid bullets start flying. You don't need paramedics there and cops who, firefighters who can't arm themselves. So there is that. Does she have a gun? I don't think so. There was no talk of her having any guns. Just a stolen truck that came out late. It came out apparently as a hit and run. She didn't stop. Now we're here. We find out it's an unreported stolen. So maybe someone was asleep and they woke up and they finally found their truck was missing. She couldn't know the owner and just took the keys. And then hit somebody, took off from there. Chase ensued. Here we are.
Control, have all units responding to that CP. Respond southbound from the hole.
Good, Nina. How are you? Hanging out with the family? Enjoying an early morning chase?
Mulholland, respond southbound only.
Waiting to go to the LA City Council, which we haven't missed any public comment yet. And they're a full 45 minutes in, running, talking. Nothing missed. That's true, Riverside. The owner could have been watching fucking smoking scans. Said, damn, that looks like my truck. Let me go outside. Oh, shit, my truck's gone. We might have just alerted them. I didn't see that, David.
Cars go through
That's what happens when you give young kids too much too early.
Brandon, no vehicles to be let through.
I know you want to be a good parent, but buying them everything doesn't make you a good parent. But it was the kid's choice, not his dad's. So there is that. But from what I remember, I don't think his dad was all the greatest either. Wasn't he getting in trouble for gambling in the locker rooms in the NBA and stuff like that?
School. You can actually let them in. The entrance is just before.
Pretty sure that was him.
Where the perimeter kind of cuts off, so they're good to come in.
You know what they say? Apple don't fall far. I did see the thing with the sports cards. You guys alerted me yesterday, and then I saw it on the news. That's Bullpen Sports cards. They're a pretty big sports card shop. Had $500,000 in cards, bunch of meth, some guns, a bunch of people's IDs, doing identity fraud. Yeah, man. That's what people are up to now. Craziness. You know, and cards are easy to sell. People buy cards all the time. That dude bought a bunch from them first off. Then after he was, I'm guessing, putting it out there, someone said, hey, that's my card. They stole it from me. So I'm guessing he gave those cards back to them, and then these idiots came back to him a second time. And that's when they called the cops and got him. So, yeah. They're waiting for a pizza? It is code 7, almost. Another 58 minutes. Code 7 for most. CT scanning? No, they didn't have wax from what I saw, 7. They had a bunch of just singles. Expensive $10,000 cards and shit. You know, they probably robbed somebody's house. You know, some wealthy home that had a stack of baseball cards there, and you know, you're really wealthy, you can have an easy $500,000 collection with ease. The fuck's $500,000 to somebody who's got 20, 30, 40, 50 million? It's nothing. You're diversifying. I'm on one still, Fabiola. Oh man, I didn't even see the back window. Bro, they shot out all the windows. Like, oh man, I feel bad for the owner of the truck. That's really a nice truck. It's a nice color. It's a nice truck. And now that I look at it, do you guys think that's a Tundra? It looks awful big for a Tacoma. Thinking it's a Tundra. No, it's a Tacoma. I can see it on the tail. Just looks big. I mean, I guess because it's an extra cab. I mean, I guess the Tacomas are that much bigger now, too. They always used to be smaller. Yeah, it's a Taco, right? Saw a video yesterday of a brand new Taco like that, flipped on its side. Homie was stuck inside. He was standing. The car was on its side, and he was standing. Couldn't get out. They had to rip the roof off to get him out. Good old Tacos. Little buff out. It ain't finna buff out, man. Alright, so let's do this. Okay, the post time for round number 2 coming up. Round 2 coming up. So, by the way, they're still talking. Noodle's talking now for a second time, so we still yet have missed not 1 second of public comment at the LA City Council meeting. This is a great buffer in between. You melt for dudes in tacos. I mean, Tacomas are pretty fucking popular trucks out here. Like I said, I looked at one earlier, but it was too expensive, man. I want a fucking damn near $80,000, but $76,000. It was over 80 by the time you paid the tax. Like $83,000 out the door for a Tacoma TRD Pro. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, man. Can't be paying that for no Tacoma. Anything I'm paying 84 grand for better be a Supra all done up. Other than that, I can't think of too many other Toyotas that I would spend that kind of money on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I gave you enough time. Because without any further ado, it is time for
Round 2.
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
And I love you, Mary Jane.
Smoke.
About a 99 Tacoma. Yeah, but that's a regular one too, though, D-Cherry. I was looking at the TRD Pro, which is like the highest model they have, the nicest, most expensive Tacoma. There's a TRD Sport and there's a TRD Pro. Like, it literally has shocks on the seats in the back. When you look at the back seat, they have 2 shocks in the seat for off-roading and stuff like that. Not that I ever would have taken it off-roading, of course. You know what I mean? I would have sat in normal streets like this the whole time.
L30 to the unit on Coldwater. Just be advised, Harvard Westlake's on lockdown. They're not releasing any students.
All right, so Harvard Westlake is still on lockdown. The school's there. Or the school. It's Harvard Westlake. It's one school. But I think the preschool also where they had the CP at. Yeah, so the TRD Pros are real pricey, man. I looked at those and was like, holy smokes. You had a hooker named Tacoma for $350 last night? $350? Hopefully she did everything for you. Does the scanner say while we're waiting? No, you don't hear it much. Why? Because they're all standing next to each other. Like I always say, when you're about to go out with your friends, right, you guys might be texting back and forth. Oh, I'm leaving here. Oh, I'm on my way now. And you're bing, 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 bing. Now we're stopped or we're at the restaurant. We're not going to text each other. Talk to you because you're right there. So that's why you'll hear it a lot more quiet. Not to mention you're on a tactical frequency, so they don't want just all this chatter going all the time. But what I have noticed that the helicopter's gone. That's another reason why we're not hearing as much also. A helicopter might be low on fuel and had to take off. That's all I can think of. So one would assume they'll go fly to maybe Van Nuys Airport. Because I think to go to Hooper is a little far, but yeah, they'll make it to Hooper just as fast, I guess. Maybe a few minutes longer. Refuel and come back. All right, they might be starting now. Groat's talking, so still nothing yet. How far are we in? Well, it's not that it's not as expensive as you think either, our animal. It's pretty cheap when you're buying it in such bulk. $6-7 a gallon. Not that much. You know, tanker truck comes right in, fills up their tanks. You know, and then the little truck runs over and fills your bird up.
Come north from Mulholland, and I'll direct them to start CP. There's nobody at the CP yet, but I'll direct them.
Correct.
Air 16, I don't see it in the shot. I'm not saying that it's not there. Maybe it's a really wide orbit. Usually you'd see it. Plus, we're not hearing it. Oh, air unit. So you're right, I guess. Like I said, they're in a really wide orbit. That's why I'm guessing we don't see them in the shot. Want me to do a helicopter through the auto tune? You mean a reporter?
Alright, man. This chick done pulled up. She done got stuck between the cop car and the hedge. She ain't finna move right now, but I seen her. She half naked. I already done shut out her windows. Oh boy, don't look good. If you're in the neighborhood, lock your doors, run inside, and cower in fear.
How's about that? Is that okay? Little play-by-play with Satan. Little Beelzebub. Demon Damon. That's it. That's my garbage pail kid. Demon Damon. Can't understand anything I said. That's how I like it. That's how I'll be liking it. I mean, I could change it up.
Of course, you can do it like that. Maybe is that a little better for you? A little echo up in there, bitch?
Or a little bit like this. I mean, you can have a whole
lot of echo and drop it.
That better for you, Riverside? How about that? Catch me outside, how about that?
Catch me? Oh, you want Darth Vader? He ain't here.
That is correct.
They're still talking, dude. Noodle is still talking. Holy shit. What on earth could she just be talking about this whole time? Stalling it all out. Scaring what animal? Oh, where's Stinks there? This fool's asleep. Oh, Stinks knows. He don't care. Look at him. Out like a light. Stinks is dead to the world right now. Fool's in a food coma. Food coma. Just let your soul glow. Oh, so silky smooth.
I'll have which one of them.
California needs to make marijuana legal ASAP. Well, lots of places do. Everybody thinks it is. It's just decriminalized. It's not really legal. But the same thing in Amsterdam. It's not legal in Amsterdam to have weed. Go fly into Amsterdam with some weed. See what happens to you when you roll through the customs. Hey, go tap a cop on the shoulder while you're smoking a joint. See what happens. You're going to say, bro, you know you're supposed to be in that goddamn coffee shop over there. You can't be out here doing that mess.
649, 6 is on the dock, he's on the phone with Metro.
All right, are they starting public comment yet? What's up, Dave? You can't be the real Dave Russin. I don't think Dave's just going to come in here and put his name down like that. I'm just saying. It's probably like James pretending he's Dave. Shout out to the 450ers. Why so long? What, to go up there? Because they just keep asking you to come out, coming out, coming out. That way you can't say in court, well, they only asked me twice and I didn't even hear it. No, here's the tape from 7 different body cams. We asked you 48 times to come out. Literally 48 times. So there is that too. And again, yeah, that would be more of a SWAT incursion. These guys are here to hold fort. So we may see the Bearcat coming up the hill. Might be a long Friday, ladies and gents. Remember, guys, we'll be live tonight, 8 p.m. Pacific time. Please adjust to your time zones for our normal crime wave party. Does she have... It says she, it's not a he. But she might have some NOS with her.
Oh, nitrous oxide. Damn it, the nitrous oxide's leaking into the car.
God dang it. I still remember the guy with the big ass sitting there putting the fucking whole bottle up to his mouth. Jesus Christ, just hitting it. Turning the valve on. Bro said, fuck the balloons. I ain't got no balloon. I don't even care. I'm going to jail. Let's just NOS it up. ROADS. Oh, shit. Yeah, llama. I know that's some good stuff. I bet it smells dank. What up, 179? Round 3's coming up, Jones. A minute or two. Almost done. He died? I don't remember that guy dying. No way. He was just hitting the nitrous right out of the tank instead of putting it into like a balloon or one of those small little handheld tanks. What is it, Galaxy Gas or whatever the fuck it is? Something like that. He had the entire giant tank in his lap and was just hitting it right from the valve. So there was that. She's tired of holding her weapon. Gets annoying to hold your arms up. Just to hold your arms up, then have to have a weapon holding it. Yeah, I'd be leaning against that car. She got the carpal tunnel going. How do I feel about... What's up, Phil? How do I feel about the sirens on top of the cars? You mean the light bars? I mean, they're pretty much all well in light bars. And at least you can see them. Some of them chippy cars be cheating. Them all white ones, you don't see nothing. All I got is a push bar, and everything's in the grill or in the inside of the cab that flips down or whatever. It's not fair. Should have to have the light bar so I can see it. It don't matter. You know what I mean? When I get pulled over by the CHP, I just tell them I know Tom.
I understand you all met Tom.
Yeah, I fucking met Tom.
Wait, you know Tom? Of course I know Tom. Doesn't everybody know Tom? That's what I tell them, just like that. Just show them a picture of me and Tom.
This is 37 CP. I have DOT here with me, Dickens and Coldwater. Do you want them to relieve us?
Oh, I think he's talking about the change in design, Pineapple. They have changed over the years. They're much more flush now. You know, than they were before, where they're much more bubbly.
Are you guys buying Mulholland? Coldwater and Dickens for closer to material.
I think they may have started public comment. It's hard to tell.
Stand by. AL60. Are you on the deck? Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, they started public comment.
Hey, sir. DOT.
Not many people there, though.
That position, or do you want them to take Mulholland? Okay, sir. They can take the position that can free that unit so they can help out at the CP. So whatever has a good move, I trust your judgment.
Well, Cachette, they'd be getting paid regardless of what they're doing.
Unit that just broadcasted, are you guys by Harvard Westlake?
Short bus, James. Is that you, James? It probably is.
We are just north of Harvard Westlake.
I highly doubt Dave Russin's coming in here when he's busy working, making money. Locksmithing.
You guys could have DOT take that position and just advise no southbound traffic from there. And safety request if you guys can respond to CP. Take on Laurel Canyon and then come northbound Coldwater Canyon from Mulholland.
Yeah, so you'd be paying them regardless, just to drive around and do nothing. So not getting paid more money. They're already getting paid. If anything, it's more of a hindrance to the traffic.
For the media, Channel 5 is here.
More than Channel 5, Billy. 4's here, 11's here, 7's there. They're all there, Billy. They're all there.
You did that just broadcasting for the media. Right now, we're trying to set up a CP. We don't have anybody at the CP, so once we can establish a CP, then we'll set up space for the media. If that's
I still don't trust you, Dave. I don't think it's you.
Roger. Wait, they're not in the perimeter. If that's all right with you, Sergeant.
Never miss my show. Stop it. I don't never hear you talk about it on there. I hear Chris talk about it. And so does, shout out to VAL.
Northbound
Luke.
Coldwater Canyon from Mulholland, and I'll direct you guys to the CP. There's nobody there
What's
yet.
up, Taiji?
But, we'll start making one.
Noodle. Slowest chase? It is now, Brandy, that's for sure. She's stuck. Nothing she can do. She should just get out. She's just delaying the inevitable. Maybe she's on the phone talking to her family. It's something they usually do. Talk to somebody they confide in. Or even the LAPD. They sometimes call the cops and negotiate their release. What's up, John? Dave's not here, man. Yeah, I just don't trust when people say they're this or that. A lot of times it's not that. Although, I was proven wrong with Alchemist. I'm sure some of you guys remember that. Alchemist was in here, the producer. And I was like, yeah, but too bad you're not the real Alchemist. He said, that's really me. I said, I don't really believe you. And if it is, then follow me right now on Twitch or on Twitter. Sure enough, bing, Alchemist follows you. So it really was him. So it really could be Dave Russin. I don't know.
Hey, Airship, this is MEU. I'm at Ventura and Coldwater.
Is my best entry through cold water, or should I take Laurel all the way up?
Laurel? No, that's way out. You're going to go over
Laurel Canyon.
to Mulholland?
Take Laurel Canyon to Mulholland Drive, and then southbound, or correction, northbound, Coldwater Canyon from Mulholland.
That's crazy, because that's quite a few blocks. That's, 10 minutes or so between Laurel and Coldwater. He's stuck. He has to go this way and all the way over and in, instead of just going right in. Oh, boy. He can't even get in. That's the sucky part about living in these beautiful homes up here. Get that beautiful view. It's quiet for the most part. You have nature, you have deer, and
Hollywood shop 011. Are you on the tap?
But then you get stuck like this shit. Trying to get back to your house. Got all your groceries because you had to go all the way down the hill to go to the market. Now your shit's going bad because you're sitting down at the bottom of the hill. You can't get in. Nobody cares. Who cares, bro, about your dairy? Who cares that your ice cream's melting? She ran over her husband, apparently, in a stolen truck. Did she steal the husband's truck and then run over him? Holy smokes.
Sheesh. Impressive.
Go to sleep, crazy lady.
Hey, fuck. What's going on with some of you ladies? Rick's, I'm watching it here. They literally, I'm telling you right now, like about 4 minutes ago, started the public comment. So, basically, we cut an hour of fat off that we wouldn't want to watch, that we would have been forced to watch anyways, that we complain about, with a live chase. So, we can always go back. Oh, man, is that Richard Serrano in a fucking Kings jersey? Oh, boy, it sure does. He's wearing a Kings jersey and a Dodger hat. Gotta love Richard Serrano. God damn. Dodgers better win today, too. Fuck.
I'm on tap. Okay, I'm just verifying. Are you guys good right there for the CP, or did you want to...
Did he get... we'll get it, Laguna. We'll watch it.
There's a little bit of a clearing by the street, but... It's just an empty lot, green lot.
He got the Robitaille jersey.
That is fine. We're out, it's fine. Again, you gave it bubble.
Oh, you think the husband bought the truck without asking, is what you're saying, Brandy?
Okay.
She got mad. You went out and bought a brand new Tacoma without asking me? Oh, yeah, you love that truck more than me? Okay, fuck you and your truck. I'm gonna run over you. Boom, boom. Now I'm gonna go hit somebody with it and get that shit put up in a chase. Man, she better be like Mary Lou Renton in bed. That's all I'm saying. Like you can't be that crazy and be and I can be with you. I just can't. No, there's got to be an offset. There's got to be an offset. It's got to be really good too. If there ain't no offset, there ain't no relationship. I don't deal with crazy. You cut off crazy. All right, round 3 coming up. Round 3 coming up. Round 3 coming up, so get your drunk roll, your vaporizer ready, your bolt pack, your drink made, your dab rig going, your blunt roll, because we are going to get up. At least I am. Maybe not you. There's the bird. Finally saw it come through the shot. It's just they're on a tight orbit. All right, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you're ready, because I'm ready. It's time for
Round 3. Smoke weed every day. Smoke.
Do I have containment around this vehicle in case you decide to bail out on foot?
4 still overhead.
Roger. You have a couple units set north down the
There they are right there.
The suspect down the slope. You have a couple units there, and then you have a unit to your.
I mean, everybody's over this. 4, 5, 11. And if 11's over, that means 2 and 9's using it. So I don't think there's any news station in LA that's missing this right now. They may not be showing it to you live anymore. They may have decided to go to show. There's the incident commander.
Commander 6 boy, go ahead, sir. Commander 6 boy, you can show me code 6 of the command post and I'm incident commander.
Oh.
Commander 6 boy, right.
So maybe he's in charge here, and then the incident commander's down at the CP. My bad. You think so, Jeff? Yeah, I don't know if they do it just because it's a lady. I mean, we all like seeing the bush. You know what I mean? Whoops, sorry. You know, we all like seeing the bush, but I don't think that's their... I think their intention is it grabs attention regardless, you know, no matter who it is. And I think the stronger the want, the longer they'll stay with it. You know, if it's just a car that didn't pull over, meh. But if it's somebody who's hit a police officer, you know, with their car, things like that, yeah. Because this chick just stacked up 3 felonies at least on herself today. She shouldn't be getting released today from jail, but she may. Who knows? Oh, I get it everywhere, Stanky. Lock up. They're pulling back. Pull back, Jack. Pull back. Just pull back, Jack. Pull back, Jack. Another one up since I think they are out. She's a woman. She'll face no charges. That's not true. Plenty of ladies facing charges. Where's Anaheim PD when you need them? Hey, man, that's a different county. That's Orange County. It's not L.A. County. This is L.A. County. Orange County is much different. They don't play over there. That's why the crime is way less. There's way less encampments and a lot of way less shit. Bad shit. Is there still bad shit? Of course there is. It's everywhere. But it's way less when you have a DA like Spitzer who actually, you know, puts people in jail for shit. When you show that you don't tolerate it, it sets a precedent. When you tolerate it, everybody just comes and just fucks around. You know, same thing happened with these countries, with these streamers that seem to go over to these certain countries and bother them. Some of these places tolerate it, some don't tolerate it as much. And the reason they specifically choose some of the ones that tolerate it so they can get away with it. It's no different here. You know? Orange County is from the show OC. Yes. Yes. The show OC created Orange County. Orange County didn't exist before the show. Just need you to know that. Well, it isn't just that guy. There's more than him. There's at least 3. 2 that I could name. One of them, I don't even know his name. And he's going over.
Did you just show code 4? I'm going to trigger. No, I think it's the one he does.
Man, why don't you put the mic actually inside of your mouth so you can just hear like this? Go for it. No 187, no murder? Sheesh. Dang, was that a murder call? Like, huh?
Kill both my parents.
What you doing, Beardo?
Self-defense, bitch.
Have I seen Point Break? Yes, because Stefan made me watch it like 8 times. Look, on this earth, there is no bigger fan of Keanu Reeves than Stefan.
Excellent!
See, that's perfect drop for Stefan, right? Because he's a guitar player, and yet he's the biggest Keanu fan that I know. And I can tell you, while we're touring, you know, you have a nice TV on the bus. And, you know, a lot of times you have direct TV, but depending on where you are in the country, sometimes the direct TV comes in spotty. So you want to watch TV, what do? You put on movies. That's what we do. And oh boy, he loves him some Point Break. I know he knows every line from Point Break. I bet you he's seen that movie 100 times. And I mean 100. For sure. For sure, he's got to have. I'd ask him now if he was watching, but he ain't, I'm sure. But I'm positive he's the biggest Keanu fan you'll meet. So yes, I've seen Point Break. Now I heard that they made a remake. I haven't seen that. But we were talking about that earlier. I don't watch many of the remakes. I refuse to watch fucking Willy Wonka. I can't watch that. Oh, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It's not Willy Wonka. I like Johnny Depp, but Johnny, you're not Willy Wonka. Gene Wilder is Willy Wonka. There is no other Willy Wonka besides Gene Wilder. I need everybody to know that. There's only one Charlie Bucket and Augustus Gloop and Veruca Salt and what was her name? Violet Beauregard. There's only one.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm not. Look, the first 2 Ghostbusters was where I stopped. I'm not watching it. It's not because they were ladies. It's because I'm just not watching it. The first 2 Ghostbuster movies were the Ghostbuster movies. I'm not watching anything now. I don't care who's in it. I don't give a fuck who you put in there. I'm not watching it. Yeah, I liked both Ghostbusters. I was talking about it the other night when we went to dinner. I was talking about the Figueroa and the Ooze. Y'all think I'm lying, and one day it's going to just blow sky high through the manhole covers. You're going to see it all. Everyone's going to be fighting each other and going crazy on Figueroa, even more crazy than they do now. They're just feeling the little bit on the top, the bubbling ups. Wait till it overflows, and they're just knee-deep in the ooze, and then they just turn to like these violent zombies and shit. Hooker zombies. Snow White? Yeah, I don't watch Disney shit. No Disney crap for me. I mean, when I was a kid, watched a little bit of Disney, but no Disney. In fact, when I was a kid, I'd watch more claymation. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know what I mean? That kind of stuff. Because I loved Davy and Goliath when I was a kid. Something about those cartoons that I really liked. So that kind of stuff I really liked as a kid. But the other stuff, meh. Meh. Grandpa Joe was a degenerate. Ah. Straight D-Jan. You better stop it, Marcel. Are you up there right now? Ain't you working right now? What you in here for? What you doing? Yeah, ain't you supposed to be working right now? You supposed to be up there. Supposed to be about 2,500 feet up right now.
Hey, Commander 6 boy on the deck.
I would guess, Mo. I would guess. I mean, we're listening.
Hey, yes. 6-point command, 6-point command.
Come on. Come on, connect. Come on. He asked for you. He's there now. You guys can talk. Yeah, but we should hear it, Mo. I haven't heard the call yet, but one would assume. Gumby? Yeah, Gumby was...
20, 620, come in.
Gumby, damn it.
40, go.
We multitasking?
40,
That's how you do it, dog.
On the frequency for your unit.
That's how the fucking professor does. Be teaching motherfuckers.
Certified.
Let's see Marcel's shot. Oh, they must be on there. The YouTubes. The YouTubes. The YouTube. Be on a YouTube. 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 On a YouTube. Damn, public comment's already over. They're already voting. Damn, it's going to be a quick one today, ladies and gents. We're going to have 20 minutes of public comment, if that, I guess. Because they're already voting. That's crazy. And Marcel shot. Marcel!
Bishop 80646, 930. Can you direct me to the CP's location, please? I'm on Coldwater and Avenida del Sol.
Okay, I got you there. You're actually going to have to turn around, sir, and take Laurel Canyon down to Mulholland Drive and come northbound Coldwater Canyon from Mulholland. That way you don't pass the suspect vehicle.
Ah, so you don't come that way either.
Okay, Roger. Laurel Canyon. Thank you.
That could be the Bearcat they're talking about, guys. So we should be seeing the Bearcat pretty close, pretty soon. Terry, thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate you. Happy Friday to you, Terry. So, yeah, I think that is. Is I high yet? I'm buzzing. See, I think there's a difference between high and buzzing. I'm usually just buzzing. There's a few nights here and there where I take too many rounds and then I'm high.
For Air 16.
I'm forgetting things.
Hey, sir, I have media set up about 5 houses west of where the suspect vehicle is. I'd like to move them down to Avenida del Sol, 1 street north. Do you have a better spot for them, or is that okay with you?
All right, so they're asking to move the media back even further.
If there's an available unit that's close by, they can move them further down. Can you task them with that via their shop number?
Okay, so the media's on the ground now, not only just above, but on the ground as well. Well, walking's not the problem, Polo. Me, it's time. Being timely. You got to do things fast. Switch the cameras quickly, grab the sounds quickly, answer the chat room quickly. So to me, and then again, sometimes I have to switch.
Negative, sir. I have 270.
I have to switch channels because they're switching.
Roger. Hey, shop 440. Are you on the taxi?
They're going from channel to channel. Then I got to deal with old stink bombs over there showing cat ass. Thanks for the cat ass shot, bro. Just full cat ass.
Hey, you guys have a job already?
I love you.
Can you make contact with those media members, set up just south of where the RA is? And they're going to have to actually go further north to Avenida del Sol. They're too close to the suspect vehicle.
All right, they're too close to the suspect vehicle. So turn it up, Ian. You're welcome.
Commander 641 for any deal.
Cat brown eye, that's it.
60, go ahead for the commander.
Chocolate starfish. That's it, Brenda.
Diagnosis of schizophrenia and main heart she is diagnosed with
I should be on regular television. Yeah, that'll be the day. I mean, you could see some crazy cable channel playing
Do
me.
you have a DOB?
You know, some like public access used to be, remember? See some crazy shows like Calling Sleazy Friends. Just him and these porn stars and shit. Wild show. So maybe some shit like that. But otherwise, they'd buy the idea from you because the idea is what's good, not me. They get rid of me and put in like Mario Lopez. You know what I mean? Throw in some other cat. And there you have it. It'll be Scanning Smiles with Mario Lopez.
6060, the PR does not have her DOB. He does advise that she's known to be violent. He used to employ her.
She's known to be violent. No shit.
Go to sleep, crazy lady.
Of course she's known to be violent. She tried to run him over, did run him over, and stole his truck. She already chewed his ass up. And took his Tacoma. That's why you can't fuck with crazy men. Oh boy. She's deadly bad. That's what happens when they try to run you over with your own truck. It's even worse. Get run over by your own truck. What's up, Gap? What happened to you, man? Man, my wife ran me over with my own truck.
Did you receive for the EDO?
She's a ham eater.
6060, the PR that's calling regarding the suspect does not have her DOB. He advised that she is known to be very violent.
She's known to be very violent.
Roger, does the PR have a age for the suspect?
Oh, okay, so they're trying to compare her to.
That she's about that.
Oh, come on, why does it break up? Come on. They're trying to.
It's been very into guns.
Huh?
Roger.
I'll put it in the comment.
Okay, so they're trying to figure out who exactly she is, even though they know her name. They want to confirm with the DOB or date of birth that that's actually her. The husband says she's known to be violent. Here we go. So yeah, there's that. And for the ones who just started watching, this is apparently what I would guess is started as a domestic dispute. The lady jumped in her husband's car, ran him over, took off, which is also stealing, besides hitting and run. Went and got into a pursuit. Pursuit's ended here. She's still in the truck, won't give herself up.
So is there a phone number for the CP?
So there's that. And they're trying to use phone numbers. See, they're going to use landlines so we can't hear it.
6060, go ahead.
Is there a phone number for the CP?
Roger, 213.
Hold on, guys. I'm not putting that number out there so I can have some asshole calling that number. Just blowing up the line and shit. That ain't happening. All right, there we go. Is she armed? Don't know. They did say something about 2 guns, that they own 2 guns. Didn't hear anything about her being armed. I would assume if she was armed, they would be back further than they were originally. But they may not have known. They didn't know it was stolen until she was right here. Because he didn't report it as stolen. So now you have her husband on the phone with LAPD giving her information, giving them information about her. And that's where we're at. Oh yeah, we're going to have a 20-minute public comment, if that, and then we're done for today. Well, at least for now. It's going to be a fast one because they're already bullshitting, about to get out of there. 213, get some. That's it. Yes, they're on a tactical channel. She hit a fire hydrant she sheared? Dang it, did you get video of that? Probably did. So she hit a fire hydrant also, huh? You think she did it purposefully? Just out of spite? I know you love this truck more than me. Fuck you. You like that? I know you do.
They shot 440 on the back. Shot 440.
Shop 440. I don't see him there.
Shop 440, shop 440. Come in for the air unit.
It must be this one that I can't see under the fucking tree. See, if she was armed, they wouldn't be casually walking like that behind her, I don't think. Especially when you know she's already violent. Her husband's telling you she's violent, so you know she's violent.
I got it.
I don't know, Connie. I mean, they did say it was stolen. Don't know if they haven't confirmed whether it was his truck or not. I haven't heard that. I do know it's stolen. She's a rich girl. I don't think she's a rich girl. They would have had the TRD Pro. Waste of helicopter fuel?
You gotta talk into that DOT. Yeah, he,
What if they were flying overhead anyways, just around? So this meeting's over already, by the way. Meeting is done. It's adjourned. All right, what time is it right now? Shit. Quick one today. Not even 2 hours. In and out. But don't worry, we'll go back and watch it after this chase. We will.
If you could just stay where you and go, have that DOT go to Halford and block all southbound Halford.
So they got park enforcement out there, Department of Transportation, blocking the traffic so it doesn't pile up and divert it. What a clusterfuck. Especially people are going to come pick up their kids soon, I think. Well, I don't know. They're probably picking their kids up at 2 o'clock, I guess. Still a couple hours for that. Which news station told you they're dead, Z-Park? I'd like to know that. I'd like to know which one exactly said that you heard that they said that they're dead. It's not a he, it's a she. She got out of the car a while back. I don't know, 30 minutes ago. She got out, stood around the car, and then got back in the car.
Be on the deck.
Yeah, I would assume the, what do you call it, will be here any moment, the Bearcats.
Just north of you, off of Avenue del Sol. So just be aware, that's their station there.
You hate California because of chases? And you must hate smoking scan. I mean, we pray for chases all the time. Then that's what's weird. A lot of people want them to end. Why don't they just end it? Why don't they just end it? Aren't you here to see it keep going? Don't think the cops don't want to keep it going, because they're adrenaline junkies too. Just like us, they want to see it. They want to be in it. They are angered when their boss says no more chasing. I assure you, they are. They may not say it out overtly or outright, but I assure you, they feel the same way we do. You know what I mean? Nothing to be sorry about. I'm just saying, it's. I feel it's weird. So many people, a lot of people come in here. Why don't they stop? Man, just let it keep going. Shit. I mean, retail theft, let's stop that. All the other dumb shit, let's stop that. But this stuff, let's keep this going. Here comes SWAT. Shit, yeah. Bearcats coming. Where they at? There it is. There it is. There's 2 of them. Oh, they coming. They coming, Billy. 3 of them. 4 of them, Billy. That's a little overkill. Oh, that's an SUV. So there's 3 of them. Oh, boy. She's about to get the business, Billy. They gonna give it to her.
Hit you with that 38.
Here comes the military. All right. The Bearcats are coming. The Bearcats are here. All right, so we got 3 Bearcats and 3 SUVs, which I'm guessing are other SWAT members. Like, some have to go and get the Bearcat, grab it, start it up, make sure everything's in there, and then take off, while these other guys will be coming from wherever they're coming from in personal cars and catch up. Catch up. Ketchup and mustard, ketchup. What's up, Mom? This is on Coldwater Canyon, just south of Mulholland. Mama. Ending of a police chase, it's me. Pay and spray? I mean, pray and spray? Yeah, it's a crazy one, Mom. It's a woman in there. Apparently she's very violent. That's what her husband says. She's stolen this truck, taken it on a chase, and done bad things. Well, it was a chase, Bass, and she was doing her best to keep it going. So now it's the ending of a chase, or standoff, I guess. You know, so. And technically, it's still a chase. Until they're in custody, to me, it's still a chase. Even if they're not moving. Because there's times during a chase where you're not moving. They pull over, they sit at a stoplight for a moment. I don't think they find anything difficult. I think it's, you got to remember they're trained to take care of a situation in a certain way. And again, this isn't a Michael Bay movie. Throw a fucking flashbang, bro. I'll run in there and just shoot her.
Throwing flashbang.
It's Michael Bay shit. You can't just jump in your car and flip your lights on because you fucking felt like it. Just go where you need to go. Don't work like that. Thank you, Michael Bay, for ruining everything. Oh, goddamn Transformers movie ruined it all for everybody. It is a Mexican standoff in a sense, yes. Mortars. Just mortar the whole fucking... That would be funny, though. Like, if they set up and started mortaring the shit. It'd be like Idiocracy, where they start hitting their own cars, blowing up their own cars, and screaming, yeah! Yeah! Wait, you hit your own car. Yeah! I can see it. Frag out.
Hey, Matt, I think Sergeant Crew's on the phone with the interconnect. They're talking about that right now. Oh, they're going over that.
Too fast and too close to that mic, sir. You need to get up out of there. You're all up in it. Napalm the tree line. How funny would that be, though, if they actually did it? Just napalm, like they did all that. Brought in a fucking javelin and just took out the truck. Whoa! We got her, Billy. She's down. shoulder fire javelins and shit. It'd be fucking fantastic. That's what would make police chases great. The threat of the javelin coming in at you would stop you. Ain't nobody running. Never know. Could come reality. Yeah, fucking A-10. Yeah, A-10 incoming, the Warthogs. Fucking Tom Cruise, the F-16.
Tower, this is Ghost Rider requesting a flyby.
Negative, Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Pattern's full, negative, Ghost Rider. Can't do that shit.
When you hit the brakes, he'll fly right by.
Okay, you're mine.
Okay, you're mine. Ah, I can see it right now, Billy. I can see it right now.
Woo! Let's see what you got now, Chester.
Maybe that's Jester. Never know. I mean, you never know. You'd say, David, why would you ever need a Top Gun drop? Just because of that, right there.
Chester, let's see if I can give you a run for your money here.
Speaking of remakes, I have to admit I did see the new Top Gun. It's not bad. I mean, you know, it wasn't as good as the first one, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. So, you know, I'll give the credit where the credit's due. So every once in a while they'll make a decent one. You know, even a broken clock is right twice a day, right? Yeah, SWAT's there. They're just not moving in yet. They get paid by the hour. When you get paid by the hour, you moving slow, son. That's it. Go get him, Deke. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Diddle-doo. You think she's dead, huh? You guys say that all the time. We'll see. Because we would have heard, okay, we heard gunfire. They would have ran back if she would have, you know what I'm saying, to herself. And they didn't do that. They shot through the windows, but those were all non-lethal rounds. Those things aren't going to kill you. I mean, it hurt. That should have left some bruises. Some good ones. But it ain't going to kill you. Might take an eye out. That it could do. Get shot in the eye with that thing. They'll call you One-Eyed Willie from the Goonies for fucking ever. One-Eye Reary. Oh, let's see what this is about here. Let's see if this one's all burnt up. I could probably do one more, but...
Go ahead.
I don't know, Lady Red. It's a lie. Because I asked him to say that he couldn't produce a channel. It takes 1 second to put a number in.
Are you guys initiate the plan? 6060, Roger, we're ready.
Uh-oh, here we go.
That 30 days of the road, if we're going to initiate the plan, initiate.
Okay, initiate the plan. Here we go. It's time to get it rocking and rolling.
That is correct.
All right, here we go, ladies and gents. We're about to watch it. Again, viewer discretion is advised. Viewer discretion is advised. SWAT team moving in now. So, again, never know what may happen here. It is live, happening on TV. On the TV. Oh, there they go, Billy. Bro. dude, I'm telling you right now, I would shit my pants to seeing all that just roll up behind me. I don't know if you want me sitting in the back of your car. Alright, so they're moving that one out of the way so they can fully block her in. Let's see if she tries to move the truck while they move that car. That'd be awesome. Nope, she didn't. Up. They're going to pinch it in a little bit. Pinch her tuchus. A little booty pinch. Girl, let me see that booty.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt.
So there you go. Have all three of them just pinch her in. Oh yeah, they're serious. They ain't playing, son. Now she's literally surrounded by armored trucks with a SWAT team that ain't using their sidearms. I'll let you know that one. They ain't doing that, Billy. They're using the nice rifles, the M4s. Looks expensive? Well, shit. I ask you this. We already paid for all this shit. It's our money. Might as well fucking use it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you paying for it anyways. You might as well get some use out of it and then let it sit in a garage and collect dust. Because nobody's fucking around enough to bring it out. Bro, they got another one coming in? No. Oh, I think he's pulling up so that one can pull over a little. Yeah, I see. I'm going to die when she just gasses it and goes right over the ledge or the hedge down the ledge. All right, so they're going to parallel her here, block her in real good light. The A-team? Shit, yeah, the A-team's here. Old Murdoch in the helicopter above. All right, ladies and gents, let's get into it. It's time for
Round 4.
Yoga, fire, yoga, flame,
smoke.
And away they go to a good beginning.
She's in what? She's in the car, yeah. I think they should bring Dave Russin over there so he can pick the lock on the truck so they can get in. Dave, why don't you get on up there? Send one of your guys up there. Have them pick the lock on the side of that Tacoma so we can get in and have some fun.
Just be advised that the suspect is possibly armed and we don't know what she's armed with, and that's according to the suspect.
According to the what of the suspect?
Suspect is possibly armed with other weapons.
There we go. So she's possibly armed. That's another reason now.
D-team units at this call out in Hollywood. Switch over to 6-6. D-team units at this Hollywood call out. Switch over to 6-6. Vehicles contained.
Vehicle is fully contained. Now switching to 6-6, which is a SWAT channel. So essentially all these guys are on the channel while everybody else is... Everybody's falling back except for the air unit. So you're air unit and SWAT only.
Hey, sir, can you go on the airship overhead, or are you good with us clear? We're good to go, sir. Thank you for your help.
Chopper bugging out. Could be low on fuel now. It's been in an orbit for over an hour. Could you imagine being cocked like 30, 40 degrees about 70 miles an hour going counterclockwise in a circle, 500 feet up for a fucking hour. It's a centrifuge without stopping. That's the longest fucking amusement ride you'll ever be on in your entire fucking life. And this one, there ain't no stopping. Like, that's it. You're up there, you're up there. There ain't no coming back. He got his launcher out. Shit, yeah. No way they have 3 hours worth of fuel, Vandal. No way. 2 hours max. Now, they'll have 2 hours of actual flight. Okay, they'll do 2 hours circling. Then they'll leave at the 2 hour mark because you have to have a certain amount of fuel when you land. They're not doing this, well, we think we got enough shit. 2 hours. 3 hours is way too much. Not to mention, they can land at Van Nuys in, I bet you it's 4 minutes max flight time. 4 minutes. And they'd be at Van Nuys Airport. And even if they flew over the hill the other way to Hooper Heliport, where they are from, even that flight's 10 minutes max, I would guess. 10 minutes from right here. They're not a very long flight. In fact, you're on the top of the hill. You know, it takes a while for a helicopter to crest the hill to gain that altitude. It's not like a plane. It takes a while. It's a gradual climb. You know what I mean? It's not like... It's not Blue Thunder. Aerial refueling? Yeah, that doesn't happen in a helicopter. Your rotor blade would cut that fucking line. You're going to have to land and refuel. Now, granted, someone like them could refuel hot, where they're just going to land, keep the engine going, refuel, and then take off. And to fill that chopper up is going to take maximum 5 minutes, I would guess. 5 minutes to fill up the whole thing. So they could be back here in 15 minutes max, 4 minute flight time each way, 5 to 10 minutes to refuel, and maybe you got to pee. Maybe you got to get out and piss because you've been up in there circling for 2 fucking hours. Your ass hurts. I could say some of the helicopter seats aren't the most comfortable after 2 hours. Now you're sitting there for a while, a little bit, not bad at all. But for after 2 hours, you start to feel it. He's got his bullhorn out. You can see him. He's saying something to her. You ain't going anywhere. Just come out before we take care of you. Yeah, it depends on the helicopter, but I'm talking about like normal law enforcement helicopters. That's who I'm talking about. I'm not talking about some big, sightseeing chopper that can hold more fuel. They hold about a little more than 2 hours. I would say 2.5 hours total of fuel, and they have to have something like 20 minutes of fuel in their tank when they land. That's like a restriction for them. So they have to do that. They're not just going to empty. Start playing Britney Spears on blast. Hit me, baby, one more time. Hit me, baby, one more time. That's what I'm saying, Billy. Poor Britney, man. I feel bad for her. I see these videos sometimes people post. She's not in a good headspace, man. You know what I mean? All that pressure as a kid to perform, and then becoming a huge pop star, and the pressure for that. And then never having a normal life where you could just go to Disneyland and enjoy it with you and your family or friends or wherever, Universal Studios, and not be bugged. Not have people taking pictures of you while you're eating so they can post a funny one. Like, it's just a fucked up life to be famous. I'm telling you. Ben J, thank you so much, Ben. Let's go. Deploy the Autobots. Shit, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I can seize it. I can seize it. People keep saying, what a waste of money. You're paid for it already anyways. You're paying for them to be on duty. You paid for these trucks already. In fact, don't you want to see, well, fuck, at least they're using these some bitches. They ain't just buying them and collecting them like baseball cards. Yes, Mom, that's exactly what they're doing. You got it. I'm famous? I'm not famous. Trust me. You could walk behind me with a camera and nobody's going to notice me. That's the great part. I'm not famous. Nobody recognizes me. Well, I can't say never. I mean, it's been a few times, not many.
A little background on what's going on right now. We've got the vehicle pinned in on all three sides. We're going to have 4 patrol officers come down and detain at the bottom of the property at 3482, and we've started negotiations. Also, she's been hitting the pipe pretty heavily, probably a possible meth pipe. So she's probably under the influence and she's not listening to command. Also, she's got her radio flaring, so that forewarning might not be effective.
Okay, so she's got the music blaring. She's doing meth or smoking out of a pipe.
Thank you. And I am just making it through the police tape right now.
The meth pipe rolls and the blowtorch strikes.
There she is listening to Britney smoking meth.
I'm smoking ice, baby.
Correction 10, David. Go ahead and timestamp a final warning.
I've been up 3-4 days in a row. To the extreme, I rock a mic like a vandal. Ran out of power and so I'm lighting up candles.
You can timestamp a final warning.
This is why you listen. That's why you listen to the radio. So you can hear she's blaring her radio, smoking meth. With 2 F's. 2 F's. Shout out to all you meth users.
I got some crystal meth. I figured we could do it together.
Spoof, dope, crank, creep, bomb, spank, shit, bang, zip, tweak, chard. Call it what you will. It's all methamphetamine.
Good old amphetamines. Some people like vitamins. Some people like amphetamines. What is she listening to? I don't fucking know. Would be funny, though, if she was listening to Britney Spears. The Devil's Dandruff. Never heard that one. Oh, look, he's got like the whole GoPro stick. Bust the window from afar, rip it open. Sometimes they put a camera on that sucker. You can see what's going on inside. Bro's serious. Bro's got the fucking really nice assault rifle. Let's get it. Beautiful rifle right there. I love it. Mm-hmm. Full optics kit, foregrip. You can't see if it's suppressed or not. But I wouldn't doubt it. Looks like it isn't. It looks more of a short barrel. Doesn't look extended with the suppressor.
30 David and 10 David, you want?
Yeah, they get to use all the good toys. All the gadgets.
In light of the information that we got as far as her possibly being armed, are we going to need additional bodies, or are you good with the bodies we have? So that was actually a question I was going to put out to you. I've just been juggling some other stuff. Are you happy with what you got? So LT, 40 David is here, so I'll let him make that decision. It's on him.
Okay, so the lieutenant commander's asking what they feel like.
Copy that. And I'm just
Bod-
I'm in the AO.
What he means by bodies, Bill, is more people. You need more guys? Are you good to go? So they're trying to feel it out. Is this enough? Do we need more? I figure it's enough. You certainly don't need any more Bearcats. You've got 3, 4, 6, 7, at least 7 officers that I could see, SWAT members. The highly trained of the highly trained. She's blasting Deftones. Oh, that's awesome. Shit, yeah. I love it. I love it. Little guns, razors, knives. Shout out to my bros.
Thank you, sir.
Is that Katy Perry in there? I can't confirm nor deny. Although she did get out earlier, Michael, and it didn't look like her. But it could be her. Driving. No, that's not one. Hold on, I'm sorry, I hit the wrong. There it is. Sipping gin and juice. Ah, sipping gin and juice. That's what she's doing in there right now. Wow, thank you so much, Joe's Lawn Care. That's huge. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. That's the whole point, to be different than everybody else. That's it. That's all. That's how we do it. I don't like being the same. I want to be in the same box. Get me out the box, son.
Go ahead, Floyd. All right. Right.
So there's another one that pulled up, another van. Holy smokes. That's not even a Bearcat, though. Shit looks like one of the... Like, we need to rent that for Smoke and Scan bus tour on Figueroa.
Located where? On Figueroa.
Just all get high in the bus and listen to some music and hopefully not get shot. While we look at the hookers. Make the driver go down each street, you know, like that.
So
Instead of going like this.
50 yards down the street from you, and I'm looking at both pieces of armor. The command post is up the hill from you. I've got a 10-minute drive around to get there. How bad would it be if I violate the tenets of tactics and just drive by smartly?
I say you do it, bro. You do it smartly, you can do it.
All right, please accept my apology.
I'm giving you permission, bro. Go ahead and do that. You shout ass. High Star Tours. Yeah, just like that, like Star Tours. That's what I'm saying.
David. Hey, LC, just let us move this tech van, and as soon as we move it, you've got all four sides covered by armor, so you're good to go.
Yeah, command post, the CP. That's where they'll set up a post somewhere near Patry, and that's where all the lieutenant commander and all them will go there, the incident commanders, and they'll put together a plan. They don't. Again, this isn't a Michael Bay movie. You don't just rush up and do shit. That's how people get killed. That's just it. So you don't want people to die, and that's the guy that we just heard talking. Okay, that's the one we were just listening to. And that's it. So you got to do it smart and safe. You want everybody to go home. You want even the idiot in the truck to go home so she doesn't lose her life. But sometimes that doesn't always happen on either side. So the best thing to do is to be more cautious about shit. And that's what I'm saying about Hollywood. Hollywood has this way of twisting things and making it action-packed. And I understand that and get it, but it does make this seem, very slow and like they're not doing it right. But this is the actual way to do it. See, he took that thing. Look, it's ripping the back window out with that big old fucking GoPro stick or orange picker. So now you can at least see into the cab. I mean, we can't. They can. So, ciao. How long is this going to go? I don't know. It could be here for fucking another hour or two. Hoping not. I want to see the LA City Council meeting. I want to see what all these folks had to say. But at least we only have 20 minutes of that shit. All the rest we can cut right out, which is fantastic. It looks like a GoPro stick, Moxie. That's all. That's what I'm saying. I know it's not one, but it looks like. Wonder if they're gonna fly a drone. I guess they're really close. They're close enough so there's no need for the drone. But it would be fun to watch them fly the drone. They bullhorning her. Telling her to get up out of there. Release the hounds. Well, I don't think the dog could get through that window. And if she's armed, that's the last thing you want is the dog to jump in there and her to hurt the dog. I mean, fuck, a dog is a $50,000 piece of equipment. That's how long. It takes about a year or something like that, and $50,000 worth of training, and to acquire the dog, to train it. It's expensive. It's not a cheap proposition. That's why they're switching to robot dogs. Now maybe we'll see the robot dog, robot dog. It's the robot lady, but you know what I'm saying. At least for the ones who watch LA City Council. They do. They understand. Trained attack bees. That would, Trace, that would be awesome. Remember Richie Rich, the movie? I don't know why I saw that and not The Matrix. But anyways, in Richie Rich, Professor, whatever his name, something Bean, Jelly Bean, something. Whatever. He created Richie Rich a remote control bee. It was a tiny little bee that you could just fly around and, just like a little plane or a helicopter, but it was a bee. So I wouldn't doubt it if they got the remote control bee and just fly up in there and just give you a little something. You're knocked out. Then they just rush in. What do you think? Forget the robot dog. It's about Robot B. Little Buzz. Rest in peace to Little Buzz, man. I miss him. Tried to save you. Keen Bean. That's what his name. Professor Keen Bean. Yes, I kept still thinking about it. I know something Bean. Yeah, the bee had a camera and all that. That's what I'm saying. Professor Keen Bean can make it. Somebody else in real life can make it. Yeah, drone bee. It's really what it was. That way you could fly it right in the back window. Get the backdoor jam going. Back window jam. 2 hours, 23 minutes this fucking thing's been going. I mean, not the standoff by itself, the chase too. But the chase was only going for like 20 maybe till she got here. So over 2 hours they've been sitting here with this. Yeah. You want one of them M-Raps? That's it. That's for some zombie shit. When you have the zombie apocalypse come, get that M-Rep out of there. Just rolling over zombies. Beverly Hills Cop is on YouTube with ads. You should get some premium, son. Quit playing. Man, I'm paying to save my time. That's all you're doing. You're paying to save your time. They're cramming all this crap down your throat. You know what I mean? All these commercials, all these ads, just worthless shit. I'm paying to not have to watch that. I really will. To me, it's worth it.
Copy IP read and just go with your gas plan, and we'll get it documented. Additionally, that earlier citizen report with the citizen called the EBOs that are suspect to Sandra Guerrero, NEU chased that down and was able to boot up the photograph, showed that photograph was sitting in the vehicle. So it may be Sandra Guerrero, but it's not a Sandra Guerrero that we're able to positively identify.
Okay, so we have a different Sandra Guerrero, and they're going ahead with the gas plan. So they're going to shoot some tear gas in there, I would guess. Make you tear up, and again, takes the oxygen out of the air quickly, so you can't really breathe. We'll see. Yeah, pinche Sandra. Yeah, she's a tough one. Old Pinchy. Old Sandra. Sandra D. Thank you, Jonathan Cruz. Appreciate you, Jonathan. Yeah, I mean, you can't help it. It's not always guys. Sometimes the girls do it too, man. The girls do it too. Can't blame it all on the dudes.
Roger.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, she's cuckoo, man. It's a cuckoo lady.
She's a maniac, maniac.
Straight maniac, baby. Yeah, she's crazy, man. She's sitting in here. Of course she's crazy. She won't get out. 3 SWAT teams are next to her. Like, come on. Stop it. 3 Bearcats. Whole SWAT team. Crazy. Fucking Sandra. Come out that car.
A chola chick that'll shank your dick.
That's what she is. A chola chick that'll shake your dick. You've been messing with Sandra, dog. She's gonna fuck you up.
She's short and skinny, but she's strong.
Oh, you ain't be messing with her.
Are you for serious, dog? Nobody can fucking kill to me, bro.
Sounds hot. She's growing on you. You can fix her, Z. I mean, I know I can. I know I can fix her. That ain't even a question. I'm positive. I think the gas plan's starting, guys. You notice they masked up a little bit there. So we got guys with masks. They don't put that on just for nothing. And here it is. Look. It comes with the stick. Little gas canister, I'm guessing, in there. That's for you. I'm gonna die if they. Oh! And I guess they can trigger it while it's on there. Wow, look at that. Homeboy straight crop dusted her out. Oh, she came out, Billy. She said enough's enough. That shit stinks. She's like, man, that shit stinks. What was that? Oh, man. Bro, quick. You seen her open that door fast. She's like, okay, but it's done now. Fart's gone. The wind took it away. Doesn't smell it here anymore. You got to do another one. Fucking Sandra. Is that her foot? That is her foot. She ain't even wearing shoes. Sandra's barefoot. She's barefoot, smoking a pipe of some sort, blasting her music, getting blasted out by tear gas from the SWAT team, and still, Sandra don't give up.
You don't fear death. You welcome it.
Come on in, Death. Come on in. I know you're forever, but come on in. Speaking of Death.
So you're not doing the OC vapor, going to the flameless strike hammer.
Strike hammer? Is that what it's called? Oh, boy. I love it when they bring the hammer out.
You can't touch this.
You can't touch it, man. Love the hammer.
That's what I want. A damned hammer.
You can't touch this.
Oh, come on. Oh, man, it's really stinking in there now.
Oh, God, please don't kill me with the hammer, Leonard.
She gets smoked out.
Smoke.
Let's get it. Bro.
This is bullshit. It's like Cypress Hill concert in here.
It's like a Cypress Hill show. It's like a Cypress Hill show in there. Oh, I fucking love it. I love it. I love it.
And I love you, Mary Jane.
All right, everybody. Let's get it. It's time for
Round 5. Smoke.
little Agent Orange. I just put that on my weed, sprinkling it on like sriracha sauce. Gives it a little more flavor. Give me the flavor. She passed out. I don't know, man. She got gassed out, that's for sure.
I ain't high, I'll tell you that.
I guess she ain't high, though. Even though she got gassed out. That bee is stubborn. She's a tough chick. I told you. Can't fuck with Sandra.
Yeah, big copy of my approval.
She's a Guerrero. They don't be fucking around.
Yeah!
So, really quickly to recap, when you guys told me about 20 minutes ago that she was dead, do you still think she's dead? Was that her corpse that opened the door with her bare foot and said, I know I'm dead, but it stinks so bad in here, I need to get the cab clear? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Why is it taking for forever? Well, they're hoping that she'll give herself up. So they don't have to go lethal on her ass and smoke her like a joint. There's another one going in. Look. What is that, number 2? Oh, number 3 even. 2 of those plus the gas they shot in there. They gave her everything but the Grey Poupon.
Pardon me. Would you have any Grey Poupon? But of course.
The only thing that's left. The Grey Poupon might start it. I mean, stop it.
Pardon me.
Oh, man, look at how smoked out it is right now. Oh, they got her, I think. They rushed in after that one. Is she fighting? Oh, she fighting it. Old Sandra's still a fighter, guys. That's a fighter, heart and heart. She ready for every round. Dang, she looks kind of hot. I'd bang.
All right.
Banging Sandra.
I got a boner.
I call dibs. I know she's crazy, but I think I can fix her.
That is correct.
I can fix her. I'm good like that. Pinche Sandra. Hey, at least we got us a chase in. Plus, we have all the LA City Council meeting with all the fat cut out. What a way to start fucking Friday. And we got a show at 8 o'clock tonight, Pacific time. Bro, Friday's already starting out well for us. She's getting felt up right now. Make sure she ain't got no meth on her. She already done smoked all of it. No shoes on. Acting a fool. Choking it. She's choking from all that smoke. It's a way to start her Friday, that's for sure. Now everybody can go home. Deport? How do you know she's illegal? She might be illegal. I don't know that. Just guess. And what I'm doing now, guys, while you're watching this, I'm queuing up the LA City Council so we can go through that really quickly. Just the public comment, of course, cutting through all the fat of all the presentations. Bro, there was just a lot of horse shit there today. See Spindler there. Alright, I think this is it. 42 minutes in. I think that's that. Yeah, pin the tail, pin the donkey. Pin the tail on the donkey. That's what they're playing. Pin the tail on the donkey. Remember that when you were a kid playing pin the tail on the donkey? I remember that. I remember that. I can fix her. I'm trying to tell you. I know me. I can fix her. All she needs is a bath and a little detox. Possibly a haircut in style. You know? Some nice clothing. She's ready to go. Ready to get banked out. And you know she's already crazy, so she's probably good in bed. Like a little gymnast. No, I was sad they didn't bring in the robot dog. Been nice to see it. But I think in this case, the only time I've ever seen them use it so far was there was some asshole who was like, took over like an MTA bus. The bus wasn't moving. They were, you know, he was just held up in there. So they used the robot to go up into the bus. But other than that, I've never seen them actually use it. Thank you, Sherry. That's all I want. I want you to have a good time. Laugh. Laugh a little bit. These people haven't seen any action like this in like ever. The neighborhood's clamoring. People can finally get to fucking where they need to go. People sitting down the hill waiting to get to their house and can't get up the hill thanks to this fucking moron. Oh, they're calling LAFD in. Let's see what LAFD does. Let's see if they take her. They may take her to the hospital, have her checked, because she was gassed so heavily. And she might have been tased, but I doubt it. They ain't using tasers. They're using the giz ass. Oh, she still don't want to go. Still don't want to go. So they're definitely taking her. They're going to strap her up. They'll give her a police escort to the nearest hospital. They'll check her out. Doctor will clear her. Then they'll take her to jail. That's how that's going to work for her today, Billy. Psych valuation. She could be on a 5150 hold, 72 hours. They could do that. I mean, her charges are going to vary. Stolen car, felony hit and run, ADW on a cop, assault with a deadly weapon on a cop by backing the truck into them more than once. So there's 2 charges at least for that. And then if she's high on meth behind the wheel, they could technically get her for a DUI. I mean, that's not a felony, of course, but another serious misdemeanor charge, you know. So there's that. She was really stacking the charges up. And they've handcuffed her there to the gurney so she can't run. Resisting arrest. Definitely could get her for resisting. You know, usually they stack all these charges on top of you, so it's so overwhelming, and then go with the 2 largest ones or the one biggest one they know that'll stick kind of thing. So, who knows? So many of these happen. We never, we get to watch them, but we never really get to see the after effects of whether they're charged, whatever goes on, how much they sued the city for, and won. There's a lot to it. A lot of layers to that onion. $6K watching. Well, shout out to the over 6K. There's 7,712 watching. Shout out to all of you. Guys, we'll be live tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific time, so please adjust to your time zones. We're going to have our normal crime wave party on Friday night, as we always do. Come listen to how crime went down.
You don't.
Oh, sorry. How crime went down. So come watch us. Okay. We'll have fun. We'll do our normal thing. We'll be partying.
We're gonna party all night tonight, 'cause it's Friday. It's Friday.
I'm telling you, she looks hot. The closer he zooms in, the closer, Marcel gets. I mean, look at her. I got to chain her down because she's so rambunctious. She's just a, spirited person. Got a lot of spirit. Spunky. Is that her phone that she's... Bro, is he taking her thumb to open up her phone? Is that what's happening right there? Is he going, like an old thumbprint? No, that's not a phone. What is that? Oh, it's a thumbprint reader. I think that's what it is, to see if she's in the system. And you're out and about, you put your thumb on there, and if your thumbprint comes up on the system, then there you go. Bing, you're in the system. I don't know. Yeah, fingerprint scanner, huh? Some top tech shit. This shit ain't the 80s, bro. We don't use the Whopper no more. It was analyzing her fingerprints there live in the streets.
Greetings, Professor Falcon.
See, it even thinks she's Professor Falcon now. Fucking Joshua. She is, Ed. She is. I agree with you, sir. LA Metro got it done. This still going on? Yes, it is, Miranda. We're enamored by this hot chick. She is hot.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm. She's all meffed up. She's got her hair did. She got gassed out twice and took it like a champion. Like a fucking champion. She got the double handcuffs. One on each side so she can't flail around. probably hog-tied her feet. Yes, chicks do it too. Jonathan, chicks do it too. Us dudes always get the blame. She has some great milkers, Olaf. You think so? Never heard that word as a kid, milkers. That's like that's a new term for titty. I mean, there's so many titty terms, right? But I could be honest and say that I don't think I ever heard the word milkers as titties when I was a kid. Just saying. Yeah, Stinks is knocked out over there. Like I said, he just ate. Like he's in a food coma right now. Got his food. You know how you eat too much on Thanksgiving? Get in that food coma. It's had too much. Stuffed yourself. That's him over there. Baby feeders? Yeah, never. Milk juggers. Floppers, Tanya. Tonker. Floppers. Sweater puppies. Pancakes. Now we're just talking about different shapes of teeth. And see, me, it doesn't matter if it's a big titty or a small titty. Really, the size of the titty don't matter. What matters to me is the areola and nipple. That is everything in a titty, ladies and gentlemen. So a nice little small areola and tip. Oh, boy.
All right.
I'm ready. It don't matter the broad size. It's about the areola. Potatoes, sacks, stuff like You guys are too much. Yep, they're debriefing right now. They're doing a quick little debrief, and then they'll, if they haven't already, send this chick off. Everybody else will go home. Now there's going to be a lot of report writings to do. Thanks to the pursuit and the whole Bearcats being called out and the deployment of gas and less lethal rounds. So I'm guessing she's still there. I mean, I don't see her in the shot, but I'm guessing she's under this like ficus tree or whatever the fuck this is right here. Looks like a ficus. She's behind that one, I think, still. So they know she's fine in that sense. They'll take her to just have her checked out by a doctor. So that way she doesn't sue the city for $4 million and win. After she gets out for her DUI chase. Sandra, what? What's up, Mr. Miller? Yeah, Sandra's a fucking champion, bro. She's strong like bull. This chick was taking it, bro. Like, I would have been out of their way earlier than that. I gotta be honest. I ain't got the balls for that. She got bigger balls than I do. She was hanging in there. She was riding that bucking bull. She had a good ride on it. This is normal for her. This is just Friday. This happened last Thursday to her. Oh, man. Hate to laugh at it, but that's how it is, you know. Fools do these things, and because of overcrowding and shit, they just get processed and sent back out waiting for their next court appearance. That kind of shit. Yeah, we're not hearing anything on the radio because, again, they're debriefing. They're talking to each other. There's no more real operation on that channel. So I might as well just... Oh, might as well do this.
Custody.
So we'll just leave it there on the Hot Shot channel. Here, K9 for the moment. List there. And, see if we pick anything up. Oh, there she is. Yes, they still haven't taken her. They know. We all know she's fine. But like I said, just for precautionary purposes, they gonna take her. Yup, Marcel's in the heli today. This is his shot. This is the professor's shot. Shot to Professor. He be teaching motherfuckers. That's why he's the professor. Yeah, that's a crazy thing too. I'll be honest. You know, been in helicopters and sitting in the air for 2 hours in a hover, bro. I have no problem with orbits and sitting in a circle for 20, 30 minutes. None. Sitting in there, still just bopping up and down in the air, I'm good, dude. That's annoying. Like that, I don't know how he does it. Not to mention he's got to look. He's looking through that camera. He's not looking outside. It's a difficult job, you know. That's why only 8 people do it here in this entire state, pretty much. So, or at least in Southern California, I think. So, it's a very rare job. She's starting to go crazy. Look at her. She's trying to get away. Plus, he's way up higher. He's 2,000 feet up, 2,500. Just bumping, way up higher.
Unit for the G-Man 6250 Somar Avenue at the Van Nuys Library. Suspect male, 35 years old, blue hooded sweatshirt,
Well, she's going to the doctor first, to go see the doctor at the hospital first, to be cleared medically. Then she'll be going to jail to get booked. The paramedics ain't taking you to jail. That they are not. So, I don't know where they'd take her. I'm trying to think of the closest hospital. UCLA Medical Center? Probably. Take her to UCLA Medical Center, have the doctor there look at her, and then fucking take her to, I don't think they're taking her directly to Men's Central. They're going to take her to the North Hollywood where the chase started and book her there, I would guess. I don't know. And then transfer her. Padded room for her. There it is. All right, man. Well, guys, that's the ending of the chase. I think you guys should hang out and watch LA City Council. Now, just really quickly, it's not a normal day. They're in Van Nuys where they're normally in LA. So it might be a little less crazy. Not to mention, not as many people show up. But I think you should watch it if you haven't. Let's watch it together. Here we go. This just happened, gosh, what was it? I don't know, an hour ago? While we were watching this was going on. Come on.
Ambulance CV 15214 Chatsworth Street, 10-247-630-1954.
All right, ambulance, dead body call.
Same amount of time as everyone else.
Y no se preocupen, vamos a parar su tiempo para permitir la interpretación, así que van a recibir la misma cantidad de tiempo como los otros comentaristas.
And so just to clarify, because there's only one item for public comment, that item again is number 1, and it is related to the issuing of bonds for the purpose of financing and / or refinancing for the construction, improvement, installation, furnishing, and equipping by the Japanese American National Museum of the museum and ancillary facilities located at 100 North Central Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90012. So you can have up to 1 minute for that item and up to 1 minute for general public comment. Thank you.
Great. So let's start calling our speakers.
So 2
and
minutes.
moving on.
Noodle.
Hello. Kathy Schreiner, Mark Pabalate, Cameron Flanagan, and Robert Xylon.
Yeah, the microphone setup sucks here.
Good morning, council members. I'm Kathy Schreiner. I'm the president of the Van Nuys Neighborhood Council. Although I'm speaking as an individual, I want to thank you again for coming out to the Valley. It really means a lot to us to have this opportunity to participate and to give comment.
Good morning.
On item number
I
one.
apologize. Which
on item
I-
number one and general public comment.
Perfect. So you
Thank
have 2
I'm
minutes.
sorry.
We'll
All
do
right.
one and one.
I am in support of item number one. I knew the person who was one of the founders of the Japanese National Museum, American National Museum, and I know how important it is, so I'm really appreciative that this item is on the agenda, and I hope you'll vote for it. And for general public comment?
Okay. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. So this is about the budget. You're going to hear it from a lot of neighborhood councils. The mayor's budget proposes to cut our $32,000 annual amount of money to $22,000. Anyway, to cut it by 22%. I'm sorry. And that we already have such a small amount of money, and you may know that neighborhood councils are all made up of volunteers. We use that money to pay for some of the administrative expenses of operating, and also to be able to make some neighborhood purpose grants and community input projects. For instance, this year, our council is trying to help the library, the Van Nuys Branch Library, improve its signage so it'll be easier for the public to find the library. And that's something maybe the department should have done, but they haven't done.
He's there,
and so
Matt?
the neighborhood councils really make good use of the budget, and we hope that you'll pay some attention to that. I also am really sorry that we're not going to be doing tree planting, because that's so important. The shade canopy here in the valley is something that really needs to be nurtured. Thank you.
The under-over is 5
Next speaker.
for us and ums when Andrew Gravener. So under-over 5. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for
Round 6. Smoke.
round 6. 5 under-over on the ums
So if
and
there are no
us.
other speakers lined up, can we have the staff please read?
More names.
Could we read more names who have signed up? Speaker, your name and the items you're speaking on.
Well, let me change the title.
My name is Mark Pabalate. I'm here to talk about Little Tokyo.
Okay, great. You have 1 minute for the item, and if you can take 1 minute for general public comment if you want.
Okay. Good morning, council members. My name is Mark Pabalate. I'm a graduate student at University of Southern California. I have a focus in adult mental health and wellness, but today I would like to talk about cultural preservation amidst rising commercial costs in Little Tokyo. In recent years, many small businesses in Little Tokyo have struggled to keep up with
Sorry,
these costs.
I'm just going to interrupt you for 1 moment. If you could bring the microphone a little closer to you, and if I could ask for people to generally be quiet in the chamber
the
so we can
fuck
hear
up
public
back there.
commenters, that would be great.
Thank you.
Please continue.
Of course. Over 20 businesses have closed since the pandemic, including businesses like Suhiro Cafe. And these businesses not only play a vital role in the local economy, but in maintaining the cultural fabric of the area. I respectfully ask the council to consider policies or partnership that promote commercial stability in cultural districts, including support-like initiatives such as the Little Tokyo Community Impact Fund. Efforts like these can make a meaningful difference in preserving what makes neighborhoods in Little Tokyo unique. I appreciate your time and consideration in this matter.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Next speaker. And if we want to call additional speakers at this time, that would be much appreciated.
Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
General public comment.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi, so I'm here to talk about the Riverside Bridge Home Shelter that's located on Riverside Drive and Los Feliz Boulevard. Mrs. Rahman, I would really appreciate your attention because this is in your district. So I want to let you know that the idea that you had in your strategy committee meeting about having property managers and developers go to the Riverside Drive Bridge Home Shelter to let them know available properties in the city when people have vouchers, that they can actually connect with those people directly. That would be one good method that you could implement as a council person. It was an idea brought up in your homeless strategy committee meeting, and I support that. The second thing that I want to talk to you about is that we need more housing navigators
far,
at
Mom.
Riverside Bridge Home Shelter, because the throughput of that
Why wouldn't
shelter
you go to
is
UCLA?
a near 8%, as you're aware of, Mrs. Rummon. So we want to make sure
You're on
that
Coldwater
we're getting
Canyon.
people through the emergency and the interim bridge home shelter so that other
I don't
people
know,
can
maybe you're
actually
right. Maybe
utilize
serious.
that shelter.
You might be right. Mom.
Next
Before-
speaker.
Before the next speaker begins, I will call more names. Seba, Robert M., Joe C., Christina Flores.
And
Good
smoke
morning.
and
Which
scan.
items would you like to speak to?
General comment on homelessness.
Okay, so you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Good morning. I'm a resident of Encino since 35 years. Now I moved to Tarzana. Our community experienced a deeply troubling rise in violent crimes, murders, assaults, home invasions, arsons, drug dealings. The situation has become chaotic. People are afraid to leave their homes. People are afraid to stay in their homes also. You have allowed criminal activity to thrive in our community and the neighborhoods. Homeless encampments have become hubs for open drug use and sales. You just need to go and sit there and look at them. You'll see it. It's about 2,000 homeless people die in the streets every year from overdoses and violence. Your policies have brought an estimated 75,000 homeless individuals to the city, and your policies are also taking away money from healthcare, from Social Security, and redirect it to illegals. And this is something you should be ashamed of. You are always united in your activity, and
Speaker,
that's a
your
shame.
time has expired.
I agree with you, sir.
Next speaker. And while we're waiting for the next speaker, so if you could please, one, wait
why
until your
layoffs
name
are
is called
coming.
before lining up.
1,600
and then
of
two,
them.
You can line up on your right-hand side of this council room and then exit to your left, and that will help us keep a efficient flow of members of the public who are waiting to speak. Thank you. Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Item 1 and general public comment.
Okay, so you have
robot
1 minute
lady.
for the item and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
I'll speak. Item 1, this entire lack of agenda is a perfect example of the incompetence and sleaziness of sleazy Marquise Dawson. Item 1 is a $12 million for Japanese museum rehabilitation when the city is in a $1 billion budget deficit emergency, an ongoing and never-ending homeless epidemic emergency, a $275 billion fire damage emergency, and as always, a corruption emergency.
Yep.
I naturally oppose this motion as is and demand it be modified with language to use at least $10 million of this $12 million to investigate the corruption, gross incompetence, and pay-to-play antics of the incompetent, sleazy Marquise Dawson and the rest of these clowns, and also to investigate what Dawson and the city council was doing while the city burned to the ground. The city borrowing more money for this museum when the city is broke with no fire trucks is as absurd as Dawson and these clowns giving the
General
LAPD.
public comment?
General public comment.
I love her.
The LA Council is nothing more than an incompetent criminal enterprise. Due to our incompetent criminal government, the city is $1 billion budget deficit emergency, an ongoing and never-ending homeless epidemic emergency, a $275 billion 6,000 home destroyed fire damage emergency, and as always, a sleazy council corruption emergency. Sleazy, corrupt, cowardice, little man Dawson thinks he can put literally nothing on the agenda and run out here to Van Nuys to escape the public. But the coward is wrong. Having literally nothing of these agendas shows exactly what Marquise Dawson is doing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. What was the corrupt little man Dawson, party hardy bass, and the sleazy council doing while the city burned? Judge Carter has threatened to remove all homeless funds from the control of the city due to the fact that they can't even account for the money, let alone reduce homelessness.
God damn, I love her.
Next speaker.
Before the next speaker
Nothing but
begins,
truth.
I will call more names.
Nothing but truth.
Candido, Shans Berde, Scott Mandel, Henry Farrell.
All right, everybody. Time for
Good morning.
Round
Which
7.
items would you like to speak
Smoke.
I'm an LAPD city employee with EAA membership. Christina Flores for general comments.
to? Sure. Okay.
Okay.
So you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. I've worked for the city for 12 years, first with Animal Services, then Office of Finance, and now with LAPD as a civilian employee. I just wanted to put a face and a voice to someone who is on the chopping block for layoffs. I wanted to let you know that the office I work for assists other law enforcement agencies with getting reports for assisting them in criminal investigations and prosecutions.
Not one of them on the other
Currently, we are
side.
very low staff.
Whole side is empty.
We are about a year behind.
Oh, one. One's there,
We are very desperately needing more staff. Also, I urge you to review the Charter Code 1015 regarding layoffs because
Only
it
seven
only
missing.
doesn't affect us. If we're displaced from layoffs, it will bump the next person prior roles, which will trickle down all the way to admin clerks and potentially targeted local hire, which I know are just beginning their careers. And this will affect all city departments. And we need all civilian personnel in every city department to assist our communities. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, they definitely don't care. Even for the people that are kind and considerate and even vote for them, they don't care. We have Spindler. We got, the Great Panderer,
Good
everybody.
morning. And which item would you like? Item 1 and general public comment?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Item 1 and item public comment.
You have 1 and 1. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
Well, first of all, I want to wish Sean, it's his birthday. I hope you folks will
So,
all give him
Mi-
a big
Mr. Candido,
Shawnee. Sir.
You know the rules here. I'm going to ask you politely, as we've discussed before.
Yes,
Please
sir.
stick to the agenda items first, then
Yes,
you can go on to
sir.
general
Thank
public
you,
comment.
sir.
Go ahead.
All right, let's. I'm all in favor of item 1, the museum, and I am so proud of Mr. Narzanian. Your speech today, sir, in regards to what's
even
happening
paying
in
attention. That's
Armenia
in his area.
and the gentlemen that were here.
So,
I
Mr.
was
Candido,
here. I'm
again,
talking
it-
about the museum. The museum.
you're-
I'm all in favor of that, and I'm in favor of what Mr. Narzanian said about what's happening in Armenia.
This is your last warning. Please, you're welcome to talk about
Okay,
that during
so you
general
think
if you'd
I'm
like.
off? All right, let's. I've got 18 seconds for the public comment. I just want to say thank Ms. Padilla for being. This is nice. We waited a long time.
Okay, so I'm
for
going to move you
this.
to general public comment
Okay,
where you
let's
can
go
talk
to
about
him.
this. It's okay. You have 1 minute.
Where's Mr. McCosker? I was in San Pedro. Mr. McCosker, the people in San Pedro are as nice as you are, sir. I will be there for Memorial Day. You folks have a great community down there. Now, I don't want to invite you up. I don't want to invite you up into Porter Ranch because Reseda from Rinaldi to Cessnon, it's a danger zone. We have the E.T. Park there, and it looks like a disaster zone. Kids are afraid to go there. Mommy, what happened here? Cars wrecked there. Am I going to get killed? Mommy, what's wrong with E.T. Park?
Fuck is E.T. Park?
When are those issues going to be fixed? It's been going on for a while. And if somebody's trying to get back at me, so be it. I mean, but you're hurting yourself. These are things that need to be fixed within the city. Mr. City Attorney, is that okay? May I leave? Okay, I'm going this way.
Great Panderer, everybody. Oh, Sean from Canoga Park. Fuck yeah.
Good morning. So, Mr. Candido, again, you're welcome to be here, but please do not disrupt another public commenters. So this is your first and only formal warning. Definitely do not want to have to throw anyone out. So, good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Item 1 in general public comment.
You have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Item number 1, I'm for the museum. I think we should keep the museum open. Number 1, shame on the mayor, cutting a lot of things down. Sanitation, tree planting. Shame on you, Karen Bass.
So, would you like to move to general public comment, or do you want to?
I'm doing general public
Oh,
comment.
okay.
Stop
Sorry. You have
interrupting
1
me
minute
before
for.
you
You
get
have,
a
hold on.
lawsuit on
You
your
have 1 minute for general public comment. Go ahead.
Quit interrupting me before you get a lawsuit on your hands. Shame on you, Karen Bass, for cutting a lot of things out. The sanitation workers, the planting of the trees, and I hope that guy, and the guy was arrested for trimming the trees here in downtown L.A. Yeah, shame on you, Karen Bass. I don't feel sorry for you. I hope you resign.
Shame. Thank you. Next speaker, please.
Shame. Before the next speaker begins, I will call more names. Lionel Mares, Stacy Cigar Bollinger, Ken M., and Richard Serrano.
What's about Lionel
Good
Joseph?
morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
Good morning, general public comment.
Okay, you have 1 minute. Go ahead.
So since we're no longer allowed to phone in and participate, some of us only get this once a month opportunity here in Van Nuys. If it's possible, can the agendas be excluding the items that have nothing to do with any of the council districts in the valley? That would help us valley folk that want to hear more about items pertaining to the valley. Another note, there's a water fountain over there that's been out of order for as long as I can remember. If it's possible, can you please fix the water fountain? And happy birthday, Sean.
Sean for Canoga Park. Happy birthday, Sean. I didn't know it was your birthday, bud.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Happy birthday,
Oh, there he is, Richard Serrano. Wearing the Kings jersey.
Item number 1 and general public comment.
Good
Richard
morning.
Serrano.
You have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Can we start his time from the top? Go ahead.
Everyone, Smoke and Scan, thank you for helping me out and paying attention to all these things, and we can rebuttal on this stuff. Mayor Bass, the audacity that you...
So, Speaker, I'm going to ask that you stick to item 1 at the beginning, and then or
I'm
you can move to
speaking
general.
that, sir. Can
Okay.
you stop my time? If you're going to talk over me, stop my clock.
No.
Can you stop my clock?
Sir, go
I'm
ahead.
talking on it. You're stopping, and you're interrupting my time. 30 seconds now.
Sir, would you like to speak
Can
to
you
the
put it
item?
back to where it was,
you can
50
speak
seconds?
to the item. I'm going to move you to
I
general
was
public
trying
comment.
to, but you interrupted the conversation.
Look at Spindler back
Can
there.
you put it back to 50 seconds?
So we are not going to reset the clock for you or anyone at this point.
The idea that you're
Go
putting
ahead.
$12 million out
Miss,
and,
sorry, if you
and
could-
getting rid of city employees is ridiculous.
Okay, I'm going to move you to general public comment. Go ahead.
It's on number 1, $12 million moving forward for the Japanese funding.
There goes Gun Club in
Go
the
ahead,
corner.
Mr. Serrano. We're all listening. Thank you very
It's
much.
ridiculous.
We
You got
appreciate
people
it.
here, and I hope this is my general public comment because he took all my time up.
It is.
The idea that you got people being laid off, furloughed, 1,600 people, and you got $12 million going to a museum? $12 million. Really? What is this about? Let them eat cake. Maria
Ben.
Antoinette, okay? Let them suffer because we got our jobs. The mayor went ahead and scolded 3 custodials that came here to hope to save their jobs last time we were here. Called the union store, why aren't they at work? But when she made the city address, what did she do? Loaded up her staff in that city council on the clock and paid them to applaud.
So we can give you an additional 30 seconds. Please continue. Finish your comment. Thank you so much.
You can't be that, man. You just can't do that, Mayor.
30 seconds.
We are applauding what? The recklessness? This was already been told to you. No one pays attention here. Or else we wouldn't have this financial thing. Look at my docket. Go ahead and say, I didn't say in 2022 you were going to be right back here with this financial loop.
True.
Yeah, Bloomingfield, you know we said it. And here I am, pleading to you guys again. It's going to get worse.
Thank you very much, Speaker.
Shout out to Richard
Next
Serrano.
speaker.
Thank you for the shout out,
Mr.
Richard.
Myers.
Robitaille jersey. A Dodger hat. He's ready.
Good morning, city
Good morning.
family. It's great to
Which-
be back here. General public comment, please.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, as a neighborhood council budget advocate speaking for myself, the budget advocate in a letter provided the following recommendations. Budget advocates also noted the history has shown indiscriminate reduction, especially in revenue generating departments, can result in unintended consequences. They warn against slashing critical administrative functions, the civil service, such as personnel, which could leave the city of LA struggling to recover once economic conditions improve. The city service is under attack at the federal level and at the local level. We must ensure that civil servants are protected, that the city provides the services that it needs to the constituency, especially the low-income areas like Sun Valley, Pacoima, South LA, East LA. We cannot accept the budget by the mayor as it is. We need to adjust it to protect city services. I'm a taxpayer and a civil servant and a budget advocate. I love my city. I want to protect our
Bro's
city
got 4
services.
chicks on him.
Democracy needs to be heard. And happy birthday, Sean. Thank you for sitting
Youngin.
council.
Youngin.
Before the next
ones
speaker
in.
begins, I will
Oh,
call
they
my
kissing
names.
him, dog.
Dewan Jones, Bobby J, Bob M, Andrew Graebner.
Good morning.
Remember,
Which items
under
would you
over
like to speak to?
5. Under over
Item
5.
1 and general public comment, please.
Okay, you have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute
Artist
for general. Please begin with the item. Go ahead.
and
Thank
song
you.
title.
So, item 1 is a bond, issuing a bond in aggregate principal amount not to exceed 12 million. There's going to be a tax equity and fiscal responsibility hearing at City Council today. That's, I guess, this hearing. So for this Japanese American National Museum, I assume that part of their exhibits will be commemorating the internment camps that Japanese Americans were imprisoned in during the events of World War II. As you probably know, because of these internment camps, Japanese Americans who survived those camps were issued $20,000 reparations via the Civil Liberties Act of 1988.
Thank you,
But we
Democrats,
still
for
don't
doing
have
that.
reparations for American descendants of slavery, which I think is something that this council should maybe be discussing and should be brought to the attention of our leaders. Monday, the mayor gave an address. Summary, she thinks she is the best. But let's be honest,
Billy Joel.
she lied when she promised that impending layoffs are a last resort. The budget
song
that
is
the mayor has proposed is some kind of joke. Council, take note.
Not Uptown Girl.
It's on you to rectify this, reject this bullshit, maintain the city workforce. How can she say everything is fine while city
For the longest time. Thank you,
workers'
Joseph.
jobs are
Thank you,
on
Brandon.
the
See you win.
line? We're in a crisis. Our city services have already been lacking for the longest time. Happy birthday, Sean. I'm so glad to know you. Thanks for coming today.
Yeah, happy birthday, Sean. There you go.
Before
Stacey
the next
Segar
speaker
Bollinger.
begins, I will call
Next
more
speaker.
names.
19
Charlotte
time
M.,
Grammy Award
Joe
winner.
C., Manny C., and Sean Murphy.
And
Sean,
Speaker,
just
before you begin,
under over
Mr.
5. Here we
Candido,
go.
please do not disrupt this meeting. I'm trying to clarify some things for the public. So, with Mr. Candido, you
Sorry.
do not need to respond. You've been warned already. Please do not continue to disrupt
should
this
be
meeting.
kicked
Mr.
out already.
Candido, this is a warning. This is your first
You
and
already
only
had one.
warning, and if you continue to disrupt the
Your
meeting,
second
you
and
will
only
be asked
warning.
to leave.
So the item number 1, the TEFRA hearing date has been changed. There was an amendment that was announced at the beginning of the meeting. It is open for public comment today, but just to clarify that the amendment, if approved, would change the date of the TEFRA hearing to May 7th, 2025. So for anybody who's listening, I just wanted to make that clear. Good morning. Which items would you like to speak to?
The ones I submitted on the kiosk. 1 and general public comment.
Okay. You have 1 minute for the item and 1 minute for general. Go ahead.
Okay, so you just announced I guess maybe you announced at the beginning of the meeting, but if it was just announced now, shouldn't that mean everyone who already spoke on it should get another chance since the date's a different one now? But I guess it sounds like you announced at the beginning of the meeting, I guess, so technically you're, and within the Brown Act, barely. That's pretty much the general good way you do things. You're within the Brown Act, barely, maybe. But yeah, I mean, you should it's good to have this stuff for the museum so we can yeah. So let's go to general public comment.
Okay,
on a
you have 1
roll.
minute. Go ahead.
Okay, so it'd be nice if it looks like some of you have finally taken your seats again. But I don't know. Is Tracy back? Tracy left and went downstairs. She's not even in the room anymore. I don't even see her. I don't know. I can barely see anything. Everyone's so far back here. The public can't even see you back here. But if Tracy's did go downstairs, she needs to come back. She should be taken off the board since she's not present at the meeting anymore. She's absent. She left, so she's not present. So the budget is absolutely awful. I don't know where to start. It's gonna devastate the city. All because we need to give the cops more money. They get a budget increase. They're one of the few departments to get a budget increase. I mean, you did at least give the fire department some of their money back, or they will. The mayor did, but I mean, police get more money while city workers get laid off. Services get cut. 3 shelters have to be closed. Dogs get euthanized.
There it is. Damon set the perfect line at 5.
Thank you very much.
Nobody's
Are there
a
any
winner.
others?
Nobody.
I don't believe any other speakers have signed up.
Spindler.
Okay.
So, all the item and general comment.
Okay, these will be our final two
Yeah.
speakers. who
Look
signed
at
up.
how
Go ahead.
intently Lee, Staffer B, is listening. I'm so glad. So, under TEFRA, you're required to have a fair hearing under federal law. That means no censorship, no banning of words. But most importantly, under TEFRA, you have to vote on the item. Now, when you sit in your chairs and you're on the board, once the clerk opens the roll, he never takes the roll. He just opens it and closes it. And all of you council criminals, as long as your name is on that board, the clerk automatically enters your vote yes, whether you vote or not, whether you pay attention or not. That's called voter fraud. And you've been doing it for years. Years of this voter fraud. So under TEFRA, I'm giving notice. I demand the city clerk take the roll legally under TEFRA, or you are violating federal law. Now for my public comment. Mr. Price's next hearing is June 6, 2026 at 8:30 a.m. in Division 32. So, Jesus, he gets paid $22,000 a month to be on an indictment. Let's give him a hand for that. That's great. But remember, Mr. Santos, a former congressman, just got 87 months in the federal pen. Many of you on this council, I don't think, are quite that far behind him. You're a little bit. So again, you want to violate me? That's not the problem. Your problem is your lawyer is not giving you proper, effective, unconflicted, competent legal representation. So the city clerk, you don't take the roll. You don't even know if there's a quorum because you're engaged in a civil conspiracy and a criminal conspiracy with these council members because you never tell me if these criminals are voting yes or no. So just keep up the good work. There's a cell right next to Mr. Santos, free of charge.
Yes. Mr. Spindler, everybody. And remember, he is a bar-certified attorney. Like him or not, think he's crazy, don't matter. That man passed the bar. Oh, Valley Gun Club's in the house.
Good morning.
What's going on, gorgeous? That was for the city attorney. Item 1 and public comment.
Oh, boy.
1 minute for the item and
One
1
wrong
minute for general.
idea.
Go ahead.
Seen
That was
Grove's
my
face?
wife. I think $12 million is a lot of money for something like I don't know, how many Japanese American actors and celebrities and people from LA have come through here, been honored. How many of them have given back? Could we maybe contact one of them to put forward some money instead of taking it out of the people that are hungry, losing their homes? You say, Nithya used to say there was no money to buy buildings and refurbish them. Now that there are, and it's funny, there's also $12 million to give to Japanese American Museum or something. It's a weird coincidence, especially when the mayor is saying that layups are inevitable, but we have $12 million to give for, as far as I know, there isn't a giant hole in the roof of that building that costs $12 million. If there is, I guess this is the only cure, but I'm pretty sure there's not. Maybe Otani, with his endorsements, he has like over $100 million a year or some shit. Maybe he could give up $1 million for this, and this could be $11 million instead.
General public comment.
Thank you very much. Appear strong when you are weak. I think somebody said that. And Nithya Raman's a great example of that. Although it's hard to say that she appears strong ever. Trying to get control of the meeting when even her cohorts won't pay attention. Having to be like, oh, let's, oh, never mind. I guess we'll just let it keep going. It's really pathetic. Especially when she doesn't listen to the public when they come here to speak directly to her, as you saw earlier here today. And it's funny, you know, because I speak up for those people even though they speak out against me. But it's their right to be heard here, you know, no matter how racist they are, no matter how whatever they are. You know, I don't get along with all the people in my neighborhood because they treat me like a criminal, even though I just live there. But I still speak up on behalf of them because it's their right to be heard. And if you're a city council member, you make over $200,000 a year, and you're not listening to the people that come here to talk, and you think it's cute, and you sit up there laughing at you, well, that's really sad, you know, and you probably got a lot coming to you. Not for me, from them. I can't afford a lawyer.
Speaker, your time has expired. And Madam President, I'm being told that we have exhausted public comment because there are no additional names that have signed up. So would the President like to close public comment?
Yes, I'd like to close
Yes.
public comment at this time. Mr. Clerk, what items can the council vote on at this time?
At this time, the council may now take up item 1, and the amendment for item 1 has been circulated, so the council may take it up as amended.
Okay, let's take up item 1 as amended. Mr. Clerk, please open the roll on that item. Close the roll, tabulate the vote.
11 ayes.
Now we can move on, I believe, to item 10,
That's
which has a circulated amendment. Mr. Blumenfield, did you want to speak on this item? Go ahead.
Thank you. Colleagues, the amendment is fairly technical. What the underlying project, though, is really exciting. The amendment doesn't change anything in terms of the housing or anything substantive in it. But this is a project,
Yeah, I don't want to hear about that. I don't give a fuck about your projects, Blob. Blob, nobody cares about your fucking shit, Blob. Well, guys, it's been an interesting start to a Friday. Lame chase, crazy standoff. Lame city council. I was right on the money with 5 ums. You got to give it to me, though. I knew it. I knew it. He looked like it was, I could see it in his face. Looked like he only had 5 in him. I set the line at that. We'll be live tonight at 8 p.m. Pacific time, so please adjust to your time zone, West Coast time. It is Friday. Keep the notifications on in case we get us another chase, because usually one spawns another, as I always say. Other than that, thank you for all the likes and love. Thank you for the donos. I appreciate that. Thank you for the thumbs ups. They work and they are free and they help. It's much needed. So I appreciate the people that do take the time to do that. Let me change the title back to police before I hop off here. But other than that, I think that's it for tonight, man. Or for now. Until tonight, rather. Gotta go do some eBaying and all that jizzazz. Second chase coming soon. Alright. As soon as I go to eat or something, that's when it'll happen. That's when it'll happen, man. I'm just fixing the title back to what it was. But hopefully, like I said, y'all have a great Friday. I understand that if you can't join us because it's Friday, you're going to be out with your friends and family. Be safe. Join us on the next one. Other than that, I guess that's it. So on behalf of old Stink Bomb, who didn't even move an inch since he got here, and myself, I'm out of here for now.
This party is officially over.
Yeah, you guys. I'm a going home.
Bye.